Bam, we're live. Good morning. Rambler, what's up, dude? How you doing, buddy? Already 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 comments already. Look at you. Today's Christmas for this guy. A ton of political events. The rapist president is having one of his rapist pals over to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Wow. That's a reference to Conor McGregor being at the White House, for those of you who didn't know. And my guest this morning actually made a little post about it. Here, I'll even show you. We can just go to John's Instagram account. And bam. News update for real.
Is a travesty. Our government is the government of zero action with zero accountability. You know, our money is being spent on overseas issues that has nothing to do with the Irish people. The illegal immigration racket is running ravage on the country. There are rural towns in Ireland that have been overrun in one swoop, that have become a minority in one swoop. So issues need to be addressed. And the 40 million Irish Americans, as I said, need to hear this, because if not, there will be no place to come home and visit. What is going on in Ireland is a travesty. Our government is the...
Look at that. Conor McGregor at the White House. Not going to lie, has Conor had any accountability? Conor slowly looks more like Dana and Joe. Yeah, Dana White and Joe Rogan. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. It's a good point. I wonder if John's going to show up today. I wonder what's going on. Where is he? We texted him last night, reminded him that we had a show. Maybe I'll text him one more time and be like, "Hey, brother, the show is live. Give me a heads up if you're gonna. Can you give me a heads up if you're gonna make it?" Oh, it looks like he's coming. Maybe not. How many? If someone texts you the night before a podcast, you and says, "Hey, we're gonna be on tomorrow." I'm not sure if you responded to that. Oh, is this a heart from him? Okay, maybe that's a heart from him. Maybe he will show up. All right. In the meantime, it's a great account. He has a great attitude. It's news updates for real. The guy's name is John Weber. I was going to see if he could cure me. He says a lot of the same stuff that sometimes Sousa says to me. It's that the Dems and the Republicans are just the uniparty. And I was going to see if he could unfuck me and get me off of Trump's jock. But maybe I'll just have to keep riding Trump until someone gets me off of it. All righty. By the way, John's had he's had some big names on his podcast. Robert O'Neill, the guy who supposedly killed bin Laden, Bryce Mitchell, the UFC fighter, Tim Kennedy. People really want to interact with this dude. And he's got a great attitude. See if he can get you off. Yeah. You know, I'm open to getting off of Trump's jock. It's going to be hard though. It's going to be hard. All right, I got a video I want to show you guys. You guys ready? This morning we start with not John like I thought we were going to. This morning we start with Sara Sigmundsdottir. It's really amazing to me. I've always liked Sara. She always comes on the show. She's a pleasure to talk to. It's always one of the most real conversations every time she comes on, especially relative to all the other athletes. But she's pretty open. You know, we talked about the dick pic montage with her. When the Buttery Bros did that video with her and Katrin and Annie at Wadapalooza, there was something that set Sara apart from the other two. Yeah, Sara's cool. Yeah, She's cool. And I saw this video and I'm just I don't think everyone has to do this. I don't want to suggest that everyone has to do this or everyone has to agree with me or that I'm right. But the fact that there was a push for every human being on the planet to take drugs, including our kids, including little babies, and it was being pushed worldwide, and that for some reason it's taboo to talk about it, blows me away. Still to this day, once a week, I get a DM where someone says, "Oh my God, thank you so much for what you did during the lockdowns because I was going crazy because I thought I was the only one who had a fucking brain that didn't want to take the vaccine or wear masks." And it's just a beautiful thing that Sarah's not scared. It is bizarre that people are scared to talk about this. It's bizarre. Like, just imagine if it's something that we all participated in. We all felt the pressure of. We were all getting censorship. We were being told we couldn't eat in restaurants. We were told our kids can't go to school. Our kids still can't go to school unless they took the drugs. Thousands of people lost their jobs. And yet for some reason, it's still taboo to talk about. And I just respect the shit out of her for bringing it up. This is like 9 people now in the CrossFit space. 9 people who I have their phone number in my phones who got vaccine injured. Sevon, you don't know people who start telling you about people they know that die when you tell them that? Oh, you mean like died from COVID? No, I don't know anyone who died from COVID. Not a single person. There was a family gathering I told you about that they moved to outdoors because my wife refused to go over there and wear a mask and have my kids wear masks. My wife's not even pushy like that at all, like zero pushiness. So they moved the family reunion to this really nice park in, I think it was like in Beverly Hills outside. And then when we went there, it was everyone there was wearing masks except for me and my wife and my kids. There were probably like 30 people at the family reunion. And then by the time the reunion was over, everyone had the masks off except for the 2 healthiest people there. These 2 really attractive, 20-year-old college students. They kept their masks on the whole time. But what's weird is that it's somehow taboo or controversial to talk about. Like, it was everywhere. It changed everyone's life. We're 5 years away from it, and all of us now know people who have vaccine injury. The New York Times reported yesterday that they misrepresented and misled their audience because they do suspect it was leaked from a Wuhan lab now. It's like, you didn't mislead me. You misled a lot of my poor family members. It was the Jew side. It was the Jew side of the family. The reunion was the Jew side. Yeah, 5 years too late. Yeah. All you had to do is use your own discernment. 4 more comorbidities. Anyway, listen to this. This is good. It's a little long, but this is really good.
How much do you think that autoimmune diseases are related to the vaccination, COVID vaccination?
You're going controversial here.
Yeah.
She said, how related are the COVID vaccinations to autoimmune diseases? I think this is like her nutritionist she's talking to. This dude's huge.
Because,
we're going controversial here. And like, I understand what he's saying. This isn't a dig at him, but how the fuck is this controversial? She's still smoking hot. I know, isn't she? She's so fucking hot.
My experiences with vaccination and COVID, you didn't have time to overthink it.
Yeah.
You know, if you had my career was, I had to travel, I
Yeah.
had to make appearances, I had to do photo shoots, I had to
Yeah.
go somewhere. So I couldn't travel unless I would get vaccination. But my gut was telling me something different when I
Yeah.
was getting the vaccination. I was like,
I had to travel to keep my job. And in order to travel, I needed to take the vaccine, but my gut was telling me something different.
I don't know if this is good for me. Like, they haven't tested this for a long time. What's going to
Yeah.
be the thing after 10 years and stuff? And I feel like I've read a lot of stuff now about that maybe the vaccination is causing some health issues for a lot of people.
Yeah.
What's your opinion about that? If you have one.
Yeah, like you know, I'd always answer questions.
I'm wondering, when she asked him this, I wonder if he knew that this was coming. I wonder if he knew, or she just sprung it on him. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I wonder if I do wonder if he knew.
Questions and try and give you
Yeah.
like a broad view.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a sort of an open, transparent answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was probably under the same impression, and I think everyone was.
Yeah.
That I think one of the worst things about lockdowns, certainly in the UK and Ireland, was that it was reviewed every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And so every 6 weeks you got your hope up, thinking, right, we're going to go back to normal.
Yeah.
And then,
So I didn't know this, but he's saying in Europe, I guess in the UK and Ireland, every 6 weeks they would announce to the public, "Hey, are we going to let go of the lockdowns or not?" And then 6 weeks would come and they'd be like, "Nope, more lockdowns. Nope, more lockdowns." And that just kept happening over and over to those people over there.
It's the same in Iceland, yeah.
and then 6 weeks later, like,
And she said that was the same in Iceland.
no.
Nope, everything's closed again.
And we
Yeah.
went through that multiple times, and I think that's almost the worst thing, is when you have your hope building up,
Yeah.
and then you just become destroyed after a year and a half of that.
Yeah.
So when there's a solution offered, like a vaccine,
Yeah.
I can go back to normal, people are going to jump at it without thinking through the longer term things.
I think what was also scary about that was that people that didn't know they had any underlying conditions, and then they got COVID and they had this underlying thing and it was ruining something. And I was like, oh my God, maybe I have something underlying and it's going to ruin my career later on.
But it was even the changes in policy.
So I'd never heard that perspective before. She's saying that, if I understand her correctly, she's saying that she knew that COVID was bad for people who had underlying conditions. And although she's the paragon of health in our eyes and what we know as CrossFitters, she's saying that maybe she did have an underlying condition and she didn't know. And so she should get the vaccine, because what if she gets COVID and then she finds out she had an underlying condition? I never even thought about that. I thought you just knew if you had no, I mean, I just always assume I have no underlying conditions. I just assume I'm just fucking pure stud mating material. Just a little short.
Policy where people were saying that, okay, the vaccine's okay for pregnant women, it won't be passed, and then they changed that, and then they went back.
Yeah.
So,
and this guy's saying that the trust was betrayed from the general public because they were flip-flopping on if the vaccine was safe for pregnant women or not. He uses that as the example.
I think a lot of
that the trust was being eroded because, like, hey, they couldn't settle on anything. And we all saw that. First, they said it would stop transmission. Then they said it would stop the COVID. And then they said it wouldn't. And then they said it had 99% and then 52% efficacy. And it was just a mess, right? We didn't know what the fuck we were doing or what information was true. Well, some people, I mean, I knew. 155 pounds of raw steel and sex appeal. Yeah. Miss Sara Sigmundsdottir is smoking, but let's stay focused. Let's focus down here for a second.
It was, we were all just wanting things to go back to some form of normality.
Yeah.
But also things have changed.
So he proposed this. This is the first time he proposes this, and this becomes a theme. He says people wanted normality. And I don't know if you knew people, but I knew people in the first like 2 months who were like, I would never take this fucking injection. These dirt twirling hippies in Santa Cruz. And next thing I know, they're flying to New York. I'm like, oh, how are you doing that? And they're like, oh, we just took the injection. Our whole family took it because we want to spend Christmas in New York. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind?
So much since then.
Yeah.
And there has been a lot of different conditions that seem to have stemmed from either the vaccine or the virus itself.
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, the virus seems to be one of these gain of function.
Yeah.
So now this guy's proposing, we're still not sure to this day if these injuries people are having are from COVID or from the vaccine. Because maybe if you had COVID, the long-term results are still all these heart issues that we're all seeing young men around us all have. Or these autoimmune diseases. It seems like the women are getting autoimmune diseases. I mean, do you remember the denial? I think it was Maddie Rogers. Sorry, Maddie, if it's not you, but there was some weightlifter chick in the CrossFit space. One day she fucking posted she got the injection. The next day she's completely fucking broken out in hives, but she denied it was the injection. It's like, come on, man. Wake the fuck up. I think this guy's totally off base, but I'll give him a pass. It's pretty open-minded.
Experiments whereby we're almost trying to predict what is going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
What could be the new viruses, so we could be prepared for them.
Yeah.
That type of research, gain of function, is quite controversial.
Yeah.
So it could have been the actual virus, or it could have been the actual vaccine.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard some people on both sides.
Yeah. I mean.
Oh, you were talking about me being 155 pounds of yeah. I honestly, it's a great point about my sex appeal. I don't know how much sex appeal I have, but I honestly, when I go out in public, I can't believe it. It's not just doesn't rain pussy and gay dudes on me just because my peer group of maybe just because I'm old and hairy, but my peer group is the bar is low. Anyway, back to this. Here we go.
I got COVID 3 times.
Yeah.
And got vaccination 2 times. You know, so
she had COVID 3 times and she got a booster. She got the shot and the booster, COVID vaccine twice. 7 would be dangerous at 5'10". You think? Yeah. I want to deny that, but it is so true. The taller you are, the more. Yeah. I'm at the age there. You reach a certain age where the only way you could ever like acquire young pussy is if you're rich. But I think something's wrong with guys who want young pussy. My radar is like completely. I'm not into girls at all, like zero. It's weird.
I related to just is it COVID or is it the vaccination? And
I do think though, if
I mean, Sara looks like a little girl to me. Like you know what I mean? I'm 52. She looks like you know, sometimes like I have all these tangerines in my backyard and I've been eating them, but I'm picking them way too early. They need at least another 2 weeks on the tree.
Looked at something like penicillin.
Yeah.
You know, and we give it to everyone like we did the vaccine.
Yeah.
You're going to have people who are probably going to die from that.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be allergic to penicillin. They're going to have some form of response.
Yeah.
So I would say that there's probably going to be some form of reaction to a vaccine that is maybe not rushed, but at least not have the same level of testing as previously. I do think for a lot of people, they've probably had it and they've been fine.
Yeah.
But I do think that if you ask a lot of people, they don't feel the same after the vaccine.
Yeah.
You know, and I was.
Some people have had it who are fine, but if you ask a lot of people, they haven't felt the same since they got the vaccine.
One of those ones I got the first 2.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, no more.
No more.
So I just don't feel the same.
No. It's the
same.
same.
And this guy says he doesn't feel the same. And in the beginning, Sara talks about some health condition she has. I guess right before the games or Wadapalooza last year, there was some event she mentions right before she went to it. She had some autoimmune disease breakout that was completely unique and new to her. No, she's all woman. But you're probably younger than I am. I'm into 50-year-old chicks.
So again, I don't know if that's the vaccine. I don't know if that's just the actual virus itself.
Yeah.
But I never used to get sick maybe once a year.
Yeah.
And then now, in the last maybe 3 years, 3 or 4 times a year.
Yeah.
It's really respiratory. Like, is that a side effect or remnants of?
Yeah.
I'm rewinding this.
And then
no, it's the same.
You know, again, I don't know if that's the vaccine. I don't know if that's just the actual virus itself.
Yeah.
But I never used to get sick maybe once a year.
Yeah.
And then now, in the last maybe 3 years, 3 or 4 times a year.
Yeah.
What's really bad, respiratory.
He said he says he's getting a really bad respiratory sickness like 3 times a year, and he used to never get sick, maybe once a year.
Yeah.
Like, is that a side effect or remnants of the vaccine or the virus?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But something's changed anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and I do think there is evidence out there now that there has been an increase in things like inflammation of the heart tissue.
Yeah.
There's been changes, I guess, to our immune response as well.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure if we looked, there probably was an increase in autoimmune.
Yeah.
Because again, when you think about like what is an autoimmune condition,
there's so many different.
There's so many there, but the underlying principle is that your immune system is confused about what it's attacking, so it attacks itself.
So it attacks your tissue. Yeah.
It's the same thing.
So autoimmune disease is the immune system is confused and it attacks healthy tissue. It attacks itself.
If we look at type 1 diabetes as an adult, if we get a virus, your immune system wants to fight.
Jeremy World, if Sara came on to Sevi, he'd cream himself in seconds. Don't give me this. I'm into younger women shit. I'm not into younger women shit. That we should run a test. That has to be tested.
That virus.
Yeah.
But then in that process, it looks at your pancreas and says, well, that's what we should be attacking.
Yeah.
So then we lose the ability to produce insulin. So then we start injecting insulin.
Yeah.
And that's what we think is the main hypothesis of type 1 diabetes in adults.
Are there women out there who could just like have any dude? Like it just doesn't matter? Like she could just walk up to like the Pope and just give him a handy and it's all good.
So the same principle could be true that if we got COVID as a virus or a vaccine, that our body tries to attack that, like a natural immune response. It's not supposed to be there. And then it gets confused with different tissues in our body. So then leading to an autoimmune condition. You know?
God, Sarah's such a boss for having this conversation. Not a big deal, but for some reason it is. Mike McCaskey, yes. Pussy is very powerful. Standy, yes. Jonathan, yes. I wonder if women know that. I wonder if there's like Mr. Schweitzer, I wish I would have educated myself more before I got the vaccine. Ever since I got it, I've had a fib twice and constant sinus issues. It's completely jacked me. Yeah, you know what's interesting, Scott, is my kids' peer group. It seems like there's always some kid in the peer group who has sinus issues, eye issues, or ear issues. And my kids didn't get any of the vaccines. Recently, one of my friends read, I think it was he read Dissolving Illusions, and he's like, "Holy shit, dude! It's complete insanity to get your kid any vaccine." They just went through and broke down every vaccine and how fucked up it is. I was like,
So it is feasible.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but I would suspect that there probably is, some form of link there.
Yeah. Like, I think that what I found was most creepy. Like, I got COVID 2 times, and the first time I got it, I had no idea I had it until I had to do a test before traveling. And 3 days later, I didn't smell anything. I didn't taste anything, but I wasn't sick.
Yeah.
And that's what I felt was so creepy, was like, I have this virus.
Yeah.
But
that's how my wife got it. She got COVID and couldn't smell or taste anything. My brother got the Bell's palsy from the shot. Yeah, lots of those, right? Admitted it was probably the shot. His family is still liberal as fuck, though. Thought for sure they would be red-pilled. Hey, your face isn't working. I know, it's bizarre that you wouldn't get red-pilled after that.
My body already has the immune for it in a way, so it doesn't have to create and go through that process. Yeah. And I was like, is that gonna mess with something later on? And you know, like
is Sara hot enough to where? So she's saying she got COVID, and so she had the immunity to it. Is she hot enough to where she could have just gone to CVS and looked at the dude and been like, "Hey, dude, shoot that on the floor and just say I took the injection"? I mean, I think she is. If I was the doctor, I'd have been like, yeah, squirt it on the floor, whatever you want, sweetheart. 50% off all Paper Street products until they sell $6,900 worth of product. No, I don't think that's true. We need Gabe to verify that. That would be amazing. Just got 2 bags of coffee, 14 cans of Frost from Paper Street for $56. Everything is 50% off because Colton won the Open. That's true? Is that really true? No. Gabe says, who the fuck said that? Maybe, but even though Gabe's on here, I do remember there was going to be some sort of deal if Colton did something. So probably go over there to Paper Street Coffee. Don't spell out street. It's paper st coffee.com. If you spell out Paper Street, you go to the wrong website. I'm with you, Sevi. I'll be 53 in August. I dated 35-year-old, and that was still a mindfuck, especially when you figure when I was 30, she was 15 or 16. Yeah. I mean, 35 is good just because, you know, they need a high dose of the goods. But women are women are a little crazy. And the older they get, you know, hopefully they've worked on it and kind of mitigated the craziness. My wife's body's always been great, and it's the best it's been in I'd say 10 years, except for when she was pregnant. Her body was crazy good, but it's still like evolving. I'm 40 and my wife's 27. Oh my God. You must have crazy patience. Crazy patience.
Thoughts just come in your head of like, this is, yeah, you're always just a little bit skeptical in a way.
Yeah.
And
but I think everyone, or most people would agree that whole period of time just wasn't handled the best.
It was, yeah. You know? We did the best with what we had.
No, that's the first thing I disagree with about Sarah. We did the best with what we had. No, we did not. No, sorry. I disagree, Miss Sigmundsdottir. I'm 50 and Mrs. Burns is 34. Damn. Oh my God. Do you know what happened? We went to the Airbnb and my wife, we were like 100 miles away from home, and my wife realized she forgot one of her Sabbath Essentials products at the house. And first she's like, I forget what she forgot, but she's like, oh my God, I forgot blah, blah, blah at the house. I'm like, well, just order it online right now. And she's like, I can't just order it and it show up tomorrow. And she goes, why? She's like, because it was handmade by Sabbath Essentials. She was fucking busted up. I think it was face lotion or something. Anyway, if you haven't gotten products from Sabbath Essentials, you should.
And everything, but then afterwards you're like, was this something that, like, can this for some people be reversible in the future? And now you're reading about some testing that they're doing to take some natural supplements to help with the proteins that were injected, right?
Spike proteins.
Spike proteins. Yeah. So it's an interesting subject, you know.
Yeah,
very interesting.
But that is
very interesting subject, Sarah. It's amazing that you have this incredible platform and reach, and you talk about it, and yet your peer group is just, for some reason, for something that affected every single human being on the planet, it's controversial to talk about. It would be like if it was naughty to talk about clean air or clean water.
There's always been an argument over that, looking at conventional medicine versus more holistic medicine, and where the two should meet.
Yeah.
I'm always under the belief that it's probably somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I guess the argument against Western medicine is they just treat the symptom.
Yeah.
You know, if I go in with a sore back, they're going to treat the sore back.
Yeah.
You don't care about what the actual
root.
The root of it. Whereas Western medicine, Eastern medicine sometimes can be looking at, okay, we'll take all this, and you know, Western medicine is just a big pharmaceutical money grab.
Yeah.
And there probably is truth to both of those sides.
Yeah, there is some.
But at the same time, you know, I went through a PhD process.
Yeah.
I didn't get to my graduation and they said, listen, you're going to sell your soul to make money.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't do that to most doctors. They don't do that to most pharmaceutical
Yeah.
This is
companies.
exactly what Seafried was saying yesterday. They're addressing the symptoms and not the root cause, the root.
Yeah.
Is there corruption? There's going to be corruption everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
You know,
when there's money involved, that is the problem. Yeah.
You know, I find it hard to believe that every single doctor out there is, you know, wanting the worst for people.
Definitely not.
You know, but at the same time, I don't believe that everything that the Eastern medicine says that, oh, that's going to help.
Yeah.
There probably is a role for both.
Yeah.
And I think for at least what we've sort of shared on is that keeping things as natural as possible in a preventative setting is great. And then those situations where we need to rely on the more conventional side.
Exactly.
You know,
I feel like.
Why are we still watching this? Because I want to celebrate the fact that Sara has the balls to fucking talk about this, even though it shouldn't require balls. She's a fucking hero. Besides Emily Rolfe, Sara. I mean, who else? Marsden Sawyer. No one else has the fucking balls. And like I said, it's not something that affected a small amount of us. This should resonate with every single human being on the planet.
What we've experienced now. So I decided, what was it, about 4 or 5 weeks ago, after seeing a doctor and getting bad news of having to have surgery, starting this new medication, take this to get inflammation out, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I've had enough of this. I'm going to trust my body from now on. And I'm going to find the right resources, find the right resources,
So what I think Sara did is I think she got an autoimmune disease. She got on a bunch of medication, and then she met this dude, and this dude's like, fuck that. Let's just work on your diet. Let's start the elimination diet. And I think it's working for her. But it sounded like they even wanted to do surgery on her for an autoimmune disease. I didn't what the fuck?
Natural sources that can help me heal myself. And of course, that's going to be a little bit tougher, especially now.
A baldness is weird. A bald is beautiful. Baldness is so weird because I don't know anyone, like, I've heard people make fun of fat people or like short people or ugly people or people with fucked up teeth, or like I never hear anyone like legitimately make fun of bald people. Like I've never seen a bald person that looks bad. Not one. I don't even know how, like, people with hair aren't sitting around, man, oh, I feel sorry for that person, he's bald. Like, you know, fit people are like, man, that sucks that dude's fat. Bald is like the trannies getting mixed up with the gays. It's like you're not even close to the, you're not the same. You're not it's totally different. Or it's like giving the blacks a stripe on the fucking LGBTQTZ flag. It's like, you're not, like, what are you doing? You don't, like, what? Bald is just a bald woman. Oh, I mean, I didn't even notice Will Smith's wife was bald until fucking Chris Rock got slapped for it. I don't even notice bald is just, I mean, I like long hair on women. I don't know. I think short hair is just as the same as bald on women. I don't know. I don't, bald doesn't really, I don't think you get to be insecure if you're bald. It's not. It's fine. Bald is just, it's for defending the bald and oppressed everywhere. Yeah, I'm not defending it. It's just, you don't get to be. It's like feeling bad because your dick is huge. It's like it doesn't make it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Sevi, shave your head bald. You know, when my kids had lice, I cut my hair with a 1, and my scalp got burnt. I didn't like that. Yeah, if you're a bald woman, like, just get a bra that pushes your tits up. It's all balance itself out. My head's Sevon, can you imagine you bald? No. I mean, I have fucking hair everywhere. I have a thin layer of hair that's come in everywhere. When people used to accuse me of being hairy, I was not hairy, like 3 or 4 years ago. But now I'm hairy. Like once a week, my kid will pull a hair off my ear now. In that phase. My wife fucking totally has dropped the ball on pulling hairs.
It's because I come from Iceland that's very reliable on Western medicine, you know, like if I was sick for more than 2 days when I was younger, I would be going to the hospital to get something for it, you know. So you always go to the doctor, and that's the only opinion almost that like you put them in the pedestal of like they know everything. When maybe they could help somebody that's a different person, you know what I mean? So everybody is so different. So like you say, like there needs to be some kind of mixture of it. And I think now
the problem is so much of the information is suppressed. She's saying this, but just remember, I was going to ask John, the guy who came on today, who's like believes that there's a uniparty and that there's no difference in the right and the left. I mean, for me, it's really hard to grasp that because A, I have kids, and B, I feel like this crazy sense of freedom now that Trump's in power. I couldn't have had this. Remember 6 months ago, do you remember when we used to the podcast, we had to call it the 49er? We couldn't say even the word vaccine. Yeah, here we go. Jason Plummer, think about 4 years ago, the stream would have been shut down and we wouldn't hear from you, Sevi, for a very long time. Yeah, I don't know why people are not demanding accountability. Yeah. I mean, this is great that Sara's saying this. And you know what? Maybe some other athletes now will open up about it.
What was it, 4 or 5 weeks that we've been doing this?
And I'm not saying you have to. I don't want to be pissed at the athletes who don't. Oh shit. Did you hear that? Wow. 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 Oh shit, I put a fucking dent in it. Holy shit. Judy got me this. This is a baton. I remember those girls who were running track and the one girl hit the other girl in the back of the head. Judy sent this to me so I could test it out. Look at it. See that dent I put in it? At first, when I got this, I was like, there's no fucking way. I opened it out of the package and I was like, there's no way you could hurt someone with this, but you can. Bam. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that hurts. That's even gentle. Damn. Maybe that should be, it's a competitive sport. Maybe they should integrate that into the track and field, into the relay event. You could hit a person as you pass by them. You'd have to have some sort of like line on the track. Like you can't hit them until you're 50 yards into the race. Yeah, this thing's gnarly. Look at that. Can you see that dent I put in here? Can you see that? I'll make the screen. Look at that. That's from hitting the arm of the microphone. That's no joke. Thank you, Judy, for this prop. Fuck. That's gnarly. I'm not even sore from that. Oh yeah. I'm sore. My traps are sore from those power cleans. The power cleans, is that what those are called? 135. And those 2 snatches I did. I got a 122. Hey, don't you think my standard should have been better? Isn't that a great standard? The standard should have been you just have to touch your nose to the wall. That's such a better standard. You have to lay all the way down, and you have to touch your nose to the wall. That would have been fine. Excuse me. That would have been a great standard. Jesus. Wow. Wow, look at this dude did Hyrox. Look at this. Looking back at this experience reminds me of the hard work, dedication, and passion that fuels my journey. What do you think is the most challenging part of Hyrox competition? The running, the functional workouts, or the mental toughness required? Wow. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna type in death at Hyrox event. Have they had a death at a Hyrox event? How I nearly died at Hyrox Manchester. Fitness Fanatic 37 has heart attack at finish line of Hyrox on January 11th. Death by Hyrox. I guess it sounds like they haven't had a death. I tried Hyrox for the first time. Here's what happened. Tia Claire Toomey. I definitely think Dave Castro should be programming for the CrossFit Games. Triathlon legend, retirement, death. Yeah, the only thing is, I guess last month, Fitness Fanatic 37 suffers heart attack at Hyrox finish line after blaming ball of fire and chest on race day nerves. I bet you this dude was vaccinated. What country is he from? This is from The Sun. Felt race day nerves. It was my first Hyrox. I grew more concerned when his heart rate skyrocketed to 220 beats a minute while competing his last lap. At the finish line, Ashley was experiencing sharp pains across his chest. ECG test revealed Ashley was in the middle of a heart attack. He was rushed to the hospital. He made full recovery. Huh. I think he was from Thailand. He's a Muay Thai boxer. He was hospitalized for 5 days and placed on blood thinning medication to help eradicate clots caused by arterial tear. And then they show him eating French fries in the hospital. Jesus. CrossFit merging with Hyrox could be great for CrossFit since you literally train CrossFit to be good at Hyrox. No, I don't think so. That's all facts, dude. We have Trump on TV saying that he could get a vax in 6 months with Fauci standing behind him, rolling his eyes. All vaccines takes years. This was the exception. I don't know what you're saying, but must have missed the context of this. I don't think I don't think Trump was running the country. I think Trump was running the country about as much as Biden was running the country, maybe even less when he was in office the first time. I think the bureaucracy was just running, and he didn't know what the fuck was going on. I don't even think you can look at his first term, dude. I fully bought into the bureaucracy narrative. I don't think he I don't think he was running the country. And I think now they're cleaning out the bureaucracy, thank God. I hope they are. I want them to. I want them to be.
Trump just threatened a 200% tariff on European wine after the EU proposed an American whiskey tax. And many Americans don't know that a whiskey tax was the first internal tax in American history. It was the brainchild of Alexander Hamilton, in which a 25% tax was levied on all American whiskey in 1791. And by 1794, there was a full rebellion. And George Washington had to put together a 13,000-man army to shut it down. But that's the thing. That's what Americans have forgotten. There was no federal income tax the first 137 years America was a country. Oh, but the Civil War, what about 1894? Ruled unconstitutional. Pollock v. Farmers. It's why they had to change the Constitution in 1913. The government was funded through tariffs and excise taxes on things like liquor. They were the only internal taxes, and they still led to rebellions. That's how anti-taxes America is. In fact, President Monroe got rid of all internal taxes, and then President Monroe proceeded to pay off 1/3 of America's debt using only tariffs. Quincy Adams followed that up by paying a second third, and Andrew Jackson finished the job by fully paying off America's debt with tariffs and no federal income tax. And that was always the purpose of the 16th Amendment and the Federal Reserve Act, because they didn't just establish the federal income tax. They started the process of substantially lowering tariff rates. The Revenue Act of 1913 marked an important shift in federal revenue policy, as government revenue would increasingly rely on income taxes rather than tariff duties. They sold us out. They sold out everything America stood for. So if Trump wants a trade war in the name of whiskey, I'm all for it, but only if he's willing to finish the job. Only if he's willing to reverse 1913, because it's time to abolish the federal income tax. And this is why I write books on how the banking system was conquered, on fake news, and how information is controlled, our rights, how the food system was corrupted, and so much more. ClassicalLearner.com. President Trump just threatened
I
a
fucking
200%.
love this guy. I fucking love this guy. Fucking love this guy. Good dude. Oh, you really think the music is stupid? I liked it. I like the music. Got me all hyped up. Got me all hyped up. So what if he's selling something? So what? I don't care. What, like, so what? You know. Cool, good for him. I'm gonna buy his books. I hope he gets rich. He's been on the podcast. Steve, he's been on the podcast. I should invite him back. Should invite him back. Oh, speaking of selling stuff. Speaking of selling stuff. Oh, that's a nice shirt. Oh, shit, I lost it. Congratulations, Colton Mertens, 2025 Open winner. Never a doubt. Never lay down. Signature tees, special pre-order savings at Vindicate. Free shipping on $100 or more. Free global shipping on $175 or more. Never a doubt. Never lay down. Some state that he's from, and then a pig with an X through it, and then Colton Mertens. I think Mertens would be like the only other shirt I'd wear besides the Froning shirt. God, he's fucking good. I wonder what's going on over on Colton's Instagram. Let's see what the fuck Colton's up to. 3 times CrossFit Games athlete, farmer, wiener dogs, Paper Street Coffee. Oh, day in a life. What is this? Holy shit, look at his jumper, dude. I wonder if Allie laughs when Colton walks around the house naked. He looks like one of those, cows that has like muscle on muscle. Oh, Mr. Colton? Holy shit. I might have to watch this. Has anyone watched this? Is this good? Has anyone watched this? This guy made it? Who's this guy? Jeez, Louise. Hello.
We should stick together. I know I said I'd never think I wasn't.
He goes from a picture, a side profile of a giant set of hammers to a kid shot. That's interesting. Damn, this dude's busy. Oh, look at Abigail Doman. Oh, that's a cool photo. Oh shit, Taylor's got a little love in here.
You never know. You never know where you're gonna end up at. Okay. Now we ready. Rolls Royce, pull up. Black boy, hop out. Shut.
All right. Oh, is it this dude? Stoked that Rachel and Dave asked me to capture. Oh, no. Anyway, this guy, Point and Shoot MP, freelance photographer. Looks like he's the one that made the video, Frog Grips video on Colton. There needs to be a Taylor Self fan page. Just like quotes and shit like that. Anyway, are we done with Sarah? I think we're done. Thank you, Sarah, for doing your part. It's important. Damn, my guest didn't show. So that sucks. So behind the scenes episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4 up? Are those live? What is this? Oh, what is this? Oh shit, JR's the fittest 40 to 44-year-old on earth? Good lord. Wow, JR did 25.3 and 10:51. JR says he absolutely loved the Open this year. It was the heaviest Open he's seen in a long time, and he can't believe how well it was programmed. Incredible. Well said, JR. Really tested his strength. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. Bill Grunler chimes in. JR's a beast. I absolutely loved the Open this year. Yeah, last year was lighter. This year's Open was amazing. Oh, it looks like there's some dispute around JR's time of 10:51. Is that why did JR get drug tested? I want to say I saw somewhere in my chat that JR had to take a piss test. I absolutely love the programming, and I love the ordering of the events. I don't know if you guys saw Hiller's video. Watch everything Hiller's putting out on his YouTube in the last month. It's crazy. Hiller's on fire. Hey.
What's up? There it is. Phone's working.
What's up, dude?
Hanging out, man. It's apparently it's true. Everything is 50% off on the site.
Holy shit! Up until $6,900 worth of shit sells.
Yep.
Oh my god! I hope you're going to charge Colton for the fucking losses.
Well, it was just me joking around where I'm like, hey, Colton, this was back when he won 25.2.
Mm-hmm.
I said, hey, Colton, just fucking around. If you win, it's 50% off the whole site. for the people. Don't fuck it up. You know, just joking around. And
How did you come up with
I'll win.
6,900? How did you come up with 6,900?
I don't know. It's just like, you know how like the universe just sends you numbers. I just figured 6,900 is a good number.
That one just resonated with you.
Yeah, it was either that or $4,269, but I'm sure the people will buy at least $6,900 worth of coffee.
Yeah, that's gonna happen fast. People better not fuck around. God damn it, I'm so fucking pissed at John and Hiller right now. How do I hit reply to this?
Why?
These fucking ding dongs. Because they don't fucking understand the open. They're so fucking confused. I need to fucking it's not for the 1%. Wake the that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna be hostile.
For the 69%.
Yeah, it's for the 69%. Yeah, it's for 69%.
When you were talking earlier about what Sara was saying and everything.
Yeah.
I you know, the cool thing after not having a kid and going through everything that we went through and kind of knowing how the system is, and you know, we tried going out of the system, but you know, we just couldn't. We had to be brought into the system just because the baby just wasn't coming out at home.
Right.
I tell everyone, because there's so many people now that either work for us or that I know that are pregnant. I'm like, hey guys, you guys dictate and you guys are the bosses. Like, you guys all tell the system and the doctors what you want, exactly what you want and how you want it. And so many people come back with like, Gabe, I thought like you were just fucking around. I thought you were saying like, no, like there's no way that they could be so aggressive and they could make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm telling you this from experience. Like they want, you know, whether it's a birthing plan or whether, you know, whatever it is, like they want it done their way. They can give two shits about you. And I keep on reiterating that, like, hey, I was just when you talked about the ear infections.
Yeah.
I have someone that's close also, that same thing. My kid and their kid are about the same age, and this kid has had so many ear infections. And I'm like, well, I honestly don't know what to say.
Hey,
I don't know what to say other than
they don't. The thing is you know when you go to the to the airline and the lady comes on the phone and she's like, we're about to begin the boarding process. It's like, no, you're not about to begin the boarding process. You're about to begin the boarding. You're not beginning the process. And it's the same fucking thing with hospitals. They don't give a fuck about your baby being born. They care about the birthing process. They give zero fucks about anything except the process that was programmed into them. That's all. They don't care about anything except the process. They're so fucking confused. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. And I get it. And what's even more wild is that people can't come to terms with that. People can't come to terms
like David. Like David just loves to watch his fucking wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend just get fucking railed by a bunch of other dudes. 100%.
Oh, David Weed?
Yeah, confirmed cuck. Just 100%.
Oh.
Just probably has it tattooed on his forehead.
Cuckold?
Cuck.
Wow.
No, just cuck. Just C-U-C-K.
I didn't even know David was capable of having a girlfriend, let alone letting other dudes rail her.
That's true. That's true. He couldn't afford the whole world cuckold, so he just had to go with just 4.
All right. Fair enough.
You know how it is.
Listen, if you want to cure yourself of your cuckold addiction, drink Paper Street coffee. It cured me of mine.
I appreciate that. But yeah, head to the website. We're just, celebrating Colton pretty much. Yeah, he's such a good dude, such an awesome person. Also, he has not lost a competition since he met Luke. So I'm just going to say.
Who's Luke?
That's what. My fucking kid, bro.
Oh, my bad. All
right. But also, I also wanted to say, now that I fucking bring it up, Oh God.
That's
okay.
a biblical
Whatever
name, right?
happens,
Isn't Luke a biblical name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bringer of light. So that's the main reason. Like I resonated to that name.
Oh, just real quick. Sorry. Pat Lang, I can say with 100% certainty that everything Sevon just said is bullshit. My wife has worked in labor and delivery for 25 years, and everything you said is 100% opposite. Shut the fuck up, dude. That's what's so crazy. That's what's so crazy. And I'm sorry you had to bring your wife into this. Your wife probably believes that too. She probably believes that too, dude. But meanwhile, she's looking at her clock and she's like, "All right, we're 3 seconds away from needing to do a C-section because her water broke 23 hours and 59 seconds ago. We're 1 second away from beginning the C-section." Don't tell me you have no fucking idea what you're talking about, Pat. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
It gets so like
It's
the
all
cool thing that you
process.
said that, and he brings it up. Yeah, it's just it's how they interpret the information that they're getting and how they then reciprocate it. Because again, the nurses were amazing. The nurses were beautiful. They were just following orders. They weren't used to the oh, I'm gonna take your baby over here, and then Gabe's like, okay, I'm gonna go with you. They're like, no, you don't have to. I'm like, you're right, I don't have to. But like, I'm not letting you just fucking take my child away from me.
Yeah.
So it like I get like they have the best intentions, but you're just the parent.
Hey, it's like when I went to the doctor and the doctor's like, "Hey, do you want to take the vaccines?" I'm like, "No, thank you." And I go, "Do you have any? Why would I take them?" And he goes, "Because they're free." Yeah, that's the process. Because they're free. I mean, how about you suck my dick? How come? Because it's free. I mean, it's just.
Oh damn! I mean,
it's insanity.
Pass that up.
It's fucking insanity.
If it's free, it's free.
Yeah. Don't change the subject, Pat. Don't change the subject, dude. You're talking about this like me talking about homeschool. You know nothing about it. You're a fucking retard on the issue. Sorry, it's a fact. No, you're a retard. You can talk about homeschool all you want. I don't give a shit.
I've never tried it, Jake, but I would love to try it just so I know what it's about, and then I can give coffee enemas.
Oh.
Just so I can know what it's about, and then that way I can have like a good
special beans for your
idea.
ass. Special beans for your ass. Ass beans.
We could shit. If I can sell that to hospitals, I would 100% do it. Just ass beans, so they can just coffee enemas.
Special ass beans by Paper Street. I'm gonna go visit David. I'm gonna go visit David Weed. David, DM me your address. I want to go visit. I'm gonna take my kids to his strip club. I want to see.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, the Colton thing.
Yes, Colton.
Okay, I know. Yeah, whatever. You guys are gonna do the stream for NorCal, right?
Yeah, NorCal.
But what they fucking did. But what I think if Travis isn't being a fucking pansy, we're supposed to be going to Syndicate. He's supposed to be having a booth there, and I'm just gonna go hang out.
Hey, were you gonna say what NorCal? Were you gonna say what NorCal did to Colton?
Yeah, fuck them.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. So what did happen there? Basically, he won last year, and he should have got a free in. And they called him last minute and said, "Hey, will you do the qualifier?" And so he had to do the qualifier to get in.
I mean,
hey, I'm going to tell you this. Every event I covered that Colton's at, there'll be a huge bias. You might as well. It's not even. Don't even call it the NorCal fucking Classic. Call it the fucking Colton Mertens Classic. All we're going to be doing, if Colton's there, all we're going to be doing is covering him, and everyone else is just a douche, just a villain. Don't even go to NorCal. Clip this and send this to fucking Don again. My forearms are crazy.
I don't know what type of relationship you have with them, and again, it has to be.
I love them. I love Ben Alderman. I love Ben Alderman.
I
know him well. I love Ben Alderman.
Exactly. I don't, but I know Colton, right? And the fact that he has to be like. He's fucking undeniable. He had a stumble last year and then he has won everything he's he's fucking done.
They should have
And
sent
the
a
fact
fucking
that
private jet to
you-
bring him there.
Yeah, the fact that you have to resend a fucking invite, like, yo, you're fucking invited. And, nah, can you please do us a big favor to fucking save face and just do the qualifier?
Fuck that. I know.
That's beyond. Like, you have to be fucking cool with them. You have to do whatever. But fuck that. Fuck them. And on top of that, if for whatever fucking reason they decide to bitch and complain, like, I could give two fucks. I don't even know who the fuck they are. You have that relationship with them. And on top of that, you know what? Let's sponsor you going out there. So you have to fucking talk about Paper Street on that fucking, on that broadcast. Because I don't understand how you decide to invite other people who didn't even win your competition and tell the person who won the competition, bro, you guys brought so much spotlight to that competition last year. And they're like, yeah, no, fuck it. Thanks for winning it last year and bringing Sevon and fucking Taylor out and making such a good show. But fuck it this year.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm off my soapbox.
Hey, he is single-handedly the greatest thing in the sport. By far. And you know what? And there are some great things in the sport with Sprague. Sprague's a fucking amazing ambassador. Dallon's up and coming. There's some great, but Abigail Domit's hot as fuck. But I mean, Colton's the shit. He's the most authentic thing in the fucking space. He's the most exciting. He's the most dynamic. He's the biggest threat at all times. He's the biggest underdog. He always represents. He's fucking legit, man. That's what I was saying. I don't think the only CrossFit athlete shirt I've ever worn is a Froning shirt, and I'd wear a Colton shirt.
He's, like I said, he's becoming some undeniable, and that's the thing. Like, his hard work ethic and just like his kicking ass is making him that person that. Like, did you ever think that Colton would do so well at a rowing workout?
No.
But that's the thing. What happened last year? Did anyone think that he was going to do so well at that running workout?
No. Did anyone think? Did anyone think he was going to go compete in fucking Justin's barn 2 days after his mom passed?
Exactly.
I mean, it's fucking nuts, dude. It's nuts.
We're
so fucking lucky to have him right now.
Yeah, and all he's doing, bro, is he's just performing, and then it takes places like yourself to kind of spin that narrative and build the story behind who Colton is to make him that much greater. And if you make him that much greater, like, do you think anyone?
And we hazed his ass in the beginning too. Do you remember that? It wasn't like he got a fucking free lunch. Remember when he was first on the show, and then for fucking a month we just made fun of him? I
think he was like fully fucking autistic then. I don't know what happened between then and now. He was just straight fucking just not knowing how to speak, I think.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think, it's a question, but it's a rhetorical question. Do you think they would have invited Tyson this year if it wasn't for you constantly promoting him?
No, the whole no. Yeah, 100% Tyson Bagent was at 25.3 because of me. 100%. I don't care what anyone says. Dave will probably yell at me, be like, no, it wasn't. I mean, Dave told me the other day that the only reason why I'm friends with Hiller is because of him. I mean, I have Dave and I live in two different fucking realities. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But yeah, the Tyson Bagent thing was 100% me riding Tyson's jock.
It did good by CrossFit, right? At the end of the day, it did really, really good for them. This year, pretty much all three announcements were spectacular compared to the previous, let's say, 3-4 years. They were completely different. They were really, really cool, focusing on the individuals. And yeah, man, I think that without selling you guys short, like, you guys also are the main reason that this year did go as well as it did.
Hey, by the way, congratulations if you see Tia, tell her congratulations. That's badass that she won the fucking Hyrox doubles comp.
Yeah, she.
That's
I
fucking
haven't seen her yet. I'm glad that she's
that's
back.
savage, dude. That's
And
like
the cool thing, I mean,
she's a fucking CrossFitter through and through, and for her to go over there and put the SmackDown, I hope she wins the individual now.
I don't know if she has.
It was the world record.
aspirations
David
to
Weed
do
said it was
that.
the world record. Was it the world record for doubles?
For doubles, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. How did she pick that other chick?
That is a good question. That is I know that she's part of like the proven Hyrox thing that they have.
Because that chick could have fucked it up for her. That chick must have been good. Can you imagine competing at the World Hyrox Championships with Tia Toomey? I'd be stressed to the fucking max.
I'm pretty sure that she was, to be honest with you, but they've been training down in Australia for a little bit, and that's one of the cool things. Like Tia does perform, like does do Hyrox. She has done the Open every single time. When I did it down in the 25.1, when I did it down in Proven, like it's such a cool community that people do forget that like that affiliate is hers, and she participates in like the Friday Night Lights. Like it's such a cool environment when you're there.
Is she still there in the mornings when she's in town? Is that still a good place to, like, if you want to see her, to go to the Paper Street Coffee there in the mornings?
Dude, she called me the other day, and she was just driving, and she's like, yeah, I'm just driving. Like, I'm not at the gym. I don't have to work out today. I'm just driving to the shop to go get coffee and go back home.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's one of those things where we're harboring like this cool environment, and we have the cool relationships. And some people don't necessarily like the intermingling of the relationships that Paper Street has, and I respect that. It is what it is. But like you just did, right? You can game recognize game, so you can recognize an awesome achievement and just be like, hey, props to her for being such a good Hyrox athlete. In my opinion, props to her for being such a good like she could do the Open and she could do Hyrox. Like that's exactly what CrossFit is. It's like you could perform very, very well at pretty much everything just by training this way. Some people might not like that.
Hey, what do you think about the fact that this is way off subject. What do you think about the fact that 1% of the people move on to the semifinals, to the next level of the CrossFit Games, but there's probably 1,000 people in there who like legitimately their time shouldn't count. You know what I mean? Like Hiller showed a video of a guy whose elbows, I'll tolerate a lot of shit, but your elbows not going in front of the bar on a power clean, that's fucktarded.
We've been sucking fucking Colton's cock so much, but like just look at his 25.2 video.
Yeah, I'll suck it all day.
It's like,
yeah, and I know.
That's the quickest the human being can move. You doing the most fucking hard ranges of motion that you could fucking judge.
I want to be like,
I want to
be like, who cares? We still get the best. But Hiller showed this video of a guy, and it was fucking retarded. His movement was so bad. I'm not mad at the dude, but it's just like really like. And I still think like you get buff and fit and like you're getting healthy, but
that's part of
but man,
of
you can't
game,
even
right?
you can't even get your elbow. You can't even get your elbow a little bit in front. I mean, his elbow was like behind his hand.
The best thing that I can say, that's part of playing the game. You're always going to have those people that just skirt the line, and you have the people that just take advantage of the fact that like, hey, this is an online thing. I don't need, like, I can just submit my video, and what's the chances of people going through, in theory, 230 something thousand videos?
I think I agree with that. Fuck it, just get better. Ryan, I did not skip 5 wall walks. I did not skip 5 wall walks, you fucktard. Like 5 people said that in the comments. I did not. But it lets me know you turned off the video before you. I get why you think I skipped 5, but I did not skip 5. You fuck nut. Someone explain it to Ryan what happened.
Like 1.5.
Yeah. Did you see that I almost skipped those 5 wall walks?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I was distracted. Oh God, you're fucking. got some weird ass, disgusting feet.
Oh, I
You
do.
look like a fucking hobbit. Yeah, I was just distracted by your feet the whole fucking time. I was like, dude, are you not afraid that something's gonna fall on your feet?
What? Oh, you mean like the weights or something?
Yeah, like they take a crazy gnarly bounce and just.
I don't know. I'm always barefoot. You know, the most common way I hurt my feet. This is kind of I've never said this out loud. Not that it's a big deal, but I have the extra Rogue flooring in my garage that I keep in a big stack, and I use it to do progressions for my kids and for myself. And if you leave one out, you won't see it when you're walking around because it blends with the floor, and you'll walk and stub your toe on it, and it hurts so bad. But other than that, oh, Jake Chapman says I was masturbating too hard to count your reps. I did everything.
No, man, power to you. You did I mean that was just power to you, man. That was
What do you
that
think?
was an
What do you
awesome
think's
performance.
disgusting about my feet? Just like the shape of them, or like what do you think's disgusting?
I don't know. They just they're so short.
Yeah,
they're just so small and
I'm a size 8.
Funky.
I'm a size 8.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
That explains a lot. I mean, like I said, man, there's no way I would do it because
someone said my feet look like claymation.
Exactly.
I can totally see that.
Holy shit, they nailed it.
Hey, dude, I rub these feet on my wife at night.
Dude, keep doing your thing. I fucking keep working out without shoes. If it works for you, it works for you. But I'm chilling. I'll put some Icarus on with the white toe box.
I don't even wear shoes ever, like hardly ever. I can't stand it. Actually, that's not true. I do like when I do put them on. I do like it, but I just don't. I don't know. I just don't do it. I just don't put them on.
In all directions.
Hey, so you think let's say I go to the supermarket or something and I'm walking around barefoot. You think people walk by me and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with that dude's feet?" Should I be paranoid about that? Should I start getting insecure about that? Like, you think because I don't wear shoes very often.
No, you don't have to get fucking insecure about that.
You think when I'm at Greg's house for fucking 2 weeks and I'm just walking around everywhere barefoot, him and his wife are like, Jesus Christ. Yes.
No, definitely
Olivia
not.
says yes.
It is just me being a supportive friend and saying definitely not. But deep down inside, I'm like, yeah, man, just do something. Fucking wrap them in tinfoil or something. I don't know. Just fucking store them away from everyone's eyesight. Oh shit! Happy birthday! I forgot about that, man. Belated.
Thank you.
What are you now? 65?
Close. 53.
Yeah, there you go. You're almost there. You're getting there. You're almost as old as Travis, I think.
You think that? Did you see the video of the girl hitting the other girl with a baton?
The one where she accidentally did it?
Yeah, you think that was an accident?
Allegedly.
I don't think it was an accident. I think it was some gangster shit.
I think it was just someone got upset. And, just shit happens. How fucking hilarious is it, bro? How funny is it that when they were interviewing the girl in her house that hit the girl with the baton, her fucking fire alarm was just beeping?
Yeah, is that a black stereotype? They're all over the internet. They were saying that was like a black stereotype. I never heard of that. Is that a black stereotype? Like old people, the stereotype is old black people. It's like they got plastic on their couches. So the fire alarm, that's like normal for a black person's house?
Yep.
Wow. I didn't know
that's a stereotype.
That's awesome.
And that's the thing. Stereotypes are fucking there for a reason. Stereotypes, people are just being fucking assholes. It's like, no, stereotypes are there for a fucking reason. And the reason is because most of the time they are true.
Yeah. Don't lend money to Armenians in LA.
Never heard that one. Just like you've never heard the one with the fire alarm, with the fire fucking thing.
Yeah, Citibank was just going through last month or something and canceling people's credit cards with the last name IAN, and they got in trouble for it.
Because they don't pay money back?
I mean, they're not doing it if they do. You know what I mean? I was talking to my mom about it. I'm like, it's fucked up. But my mom and I were like, yeah, but if you know what I mean? If they obviously aren't going to cancel people's credit cards who are paying their bills.
Oh, then why the fuck are they getting flack?
Because you can't do that. You can't just look. I guess legally, you can't just look at someone's last name. You know, just like you can't look at like you couldn't be like, hey, no Chinese people in Paper Street Coffee. I guess, even though it's your store, I don't think you could do that. Which is good. Which is good. You think you can do that? You think you can do that?
No, I definitely can't do that. Thank you for bringing that back up. We were just speaking about
you have a sign on the door that says Chinese people welcome.
I have a sign saying everyone can catch this coffee. I was speaking to someone. We're trying to expand into like a bunch of other things. I was speaking to this gentleman who's decent off and is franchising these like kind of upscale restaurant, pizzeria, Italian type of thing. And then we started again, I'm younger, the guy's older, and then we started talking about the economy and whatever. And then he says something about opening up coffee shops isn't necessarily the smartest idea. And then I'm like, okay, well now I'm gonna have to fucking slap you for disrespecting fucking me. And then he goes, yeah, because you never know when another pandemic, even though he's doing the same shit, because you never know when another pandemic is going to come up and they're going to close your coffee shops, your brick and mortars. I said respectfully, I sat up a little bit, looked him straight in the eye. I said, no one will ever close any of my shops.
Hell yeah!
Like I answer to my employees, to my wife who works at the coffee shop, and to myself.
Hell
and
yeah.
To all my customers. I will never close my shops. No other man will ever make me close my shops. They'll close your shops. You'll let them do that. But I promise you, they won't do a shit with mine. I'll go down fighting if I have to go down. And he was like, no, you don't understand. The government always has their way. I'm like, with you? Yes, 100%. You
bitch ass.
Pretty much, without having, like, I couldn't curse there because my wife was there. My wife's mom was there who made the introduction. Without saying, you're a fucking pussy.
He was saying this in front of your mother-in-law?
Yeah, basically arguing my limitations. And I'm like,
listen,
I'm gonna fucking
for all people, that's
my cock in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a social nuance. Don't be fucking talking shit about someone's business in front of their fucking mother-in-law, unless you want to get your fucking anus prolapsed. Oh, look, there's an Armenian. Look, Jessica Collegian. Hi. Damn. Look at you.
Nah, Christian, I love you. I like, these are just like the spark notes, right? So like the rest of my life is just super fucking boring and I just let shit slide.
Yeah.
And I love shooting the shit, but like I definitely don't get offended easily. Like, you can talk about fucking my mom, you can talk about fucking whatever. But when you're in person with someone, you're talking business and they constantly, this was one of those things where we were talking. He was just talking shit the whole time. And then he says something dumb. I'm like, all right, well, let me just end the conversation there. And at the end of the day, he's like, yeah, man, go ahead. I have 3 local stores. Set up your stuff around there. After we had this conversation.
Jessica, is your mom single? Jeremy wants to know. God, Armenian chicks are so fucking. Oh wait, where is it? Is your mom single? Armenian chicks are so fucking hot.
I wish I could. Are you pulling something up? Are you?
It's Mason Mitchell's chick, Jessica Collegian. But I just remembered going to Armenia, and it's just fucking crazy.
Those days are gone. But no, I don't sell chocolate covered beans. Jake, do me a favor, because I think he's I haven't been able to watch any of his shows because my kid decides to fucking be a kid at those times. I'll send some coffee over to the Isle of Man. So just DM me your address. I've been meaning to ask you. Just DM me your address. I'll send you some stuff. Maybe a Paper Street mug so you can drink coffee while you're doing your show or something.
I'm gonna take my kids to Isle of Man for a month just to go to the 4 jiu-jitsu studios there and kick everyone's ass, and then I'm gonna go see David Weed and take my kids to strip clubs.
Well, I'll let you go, man. We've been on the phone for a fucking long time.
Okay, thank you. It was nice talking to you. Okay.
I'll talk to you, man.
Bye. Bye. You know you're on the call's too long when the caller gets off before I kick them off. That was mine and Gabe's best call ever, don't you guys think? We've had a lot of calls. We've had ones, but that one was like a 9, 8, 8. With the coffee guy, Gabe Maldonado. Remember when I couldn't tell the difference between him and Jethro? That was so weird. Now I know. It's easy peasy. I love Pat Lang, by the way. People in there were fighting with him, even though he doesn't know shit about birthing. But I'm good. Me and Pat are good. Fuck you and your inclusive argument. The Open was a fantastic test of oh shit, here we go. Welcome to the Sevon podcast. State your pronouns, please.
Him, her, he. Wait, does that make sense?
Yeah.
None of it makes sense. Hey, for the record, I love you, Pat. I don't hate you, man.
He wants to lick your
just
anus.
Clear the air there. I mean, he'd have to buy me dinner first at least.
He wants to go on a rocket ship to Mars with you.
Who knows? What are you talking through right now? What the hell is that thing?
It's a track and field. It's a track and field baton that Judy Reed sent me.
Oh, it's not. Is it the one the black chick hit the other black chick with and then claimed racism? Is that the one?
Was there racism brought up in that?
Wasn't there?
I don't know.
Am I just making something up?
But it was bad PR. It was bad PR for black people.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
You've done interviews and thousands. You're setting up in someone's house and you hear their damn fire alarm going off over and over. You don't think, hey, can we take this somewhere else? So it doesn't make you guys look so shitty. Like,
it's crazy. I didn't even hear it. I didn't even hear it when people were making fun of it. I didn't even hear it. I had to go back and watch the video again. So some of us are us black people.
Because you're a ghetto black man.
Yeah, us black people, we don't even notice that shit.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess I'm not black enough because I heard it right away. I was like, damn, dude.
We tune out. I have a filter.
Yeah. You want to hear a crazy OnlyFans story?
Oh yeah, I love OnlyFans. Go ahead.
I don't know. It's just crazy for me because, okay, so I had this couple that I used to coach at a local gym here years ago. They were good people, very image oriented. It's CrossFit gym, but they were like very image orientated. They wanted to make sure, always asking like, how do I get bigger shoulders? How do I get, just very
like J.R. Howell. Anytime someone says image oriented, I just picture J.R. Howell.
Yes.
Very image oriented. Yes.
Very aesthetic looking. They want to look a certain way, they're not so concerned. Now they're more concerned of their capacity. But anyways,
the fittest man, 40 to 40 years old, owner of CrossFit Crash, J.R. Howell. Very image oriented. Okay, go on.
Oh, by the way, did you see Jamie Latimer won the Open for 40 to 44? She's first.
Oh, no shit. So I know both the old people winners. That's cool. Jamie and JR. That's cool.
Did JR actually, or I didn't know you're bullshitting. Did he actually?
No, I think he did. I think he did. I saw it in the chat today.
Wow. Good for him. Wow, that's crazy. What?
My wife just told me I need to pay the Xfinity bill. I don't know why I always forget to pay that.
I feel like that happens every month.
Yeah. Every other month, because when I always panic and I send $500. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, they move out of state, right? Mm-hmm. But we keep in touch via the Instagrams. And anyways, so actually it's the wife that I stay in touch with more. Well, she stays in touch with me. I mean, she's out, posts a video, the Open workouts. Hey, how'd you do this, that, and the next thing, right?
Yep.
So we've been chatting each week about how she's pretty fit. She's like almost semifinal level, right? So we're talking at about 25.3, and she's like, I didn't do as good as I wanted to, so on and so forth. Very busy lately. My my husband and my business are taking off and just real tired and busy. I'm like, oh, cool. You started a business. What are you doing? You know? She's like, well, I'll just send this to you. And because it's kind of hard to explain. I'm like, oh, what am I getting myself into?
Yeah.
I click on this button. I'm telling myself, don't do it. You know, I don't, but you know, whatever. Click on the button. And it takes me to an OnlyFans page. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, whatever. No judgment. You and the husband are doing OnlyFans. I don't know why you would call it like your business, but you started a business. Like you just started doing OnlyFans. It's all good. No judgment. But this is where it got weird. And I just can't get this out of my head. You know, I knew these people intimately, husband, wife, right? And it's like one thing to like watch them hook up, like whatever. Like I scrolled real quick. I'm like, oh shit, wow.
Did you pay for it, or is there some free content?
She had some free content.
Oh, can you send me the link? Can you send me the link?
Oh yeah, of course. But this is where it gets no judgment at all. Like, you do what you got to do. But I'm watching her like hook up. They're hooking up, and then I see like other people, other men, other women. Where it got really messed up, and I just can't get this out of my head. Is like there's like a clip of her and him, like he's going down on her, but then from behind he's taking it, and I'm just like, oh
wow,
oh, no.
Wow,
oh, this is I can't like, and I just had to click off. I'm like, I can't watch this anymore. Like,
how many pumps did you see? How many pumps did you actually see?
At least 3. It was at least 3 pumps before I realized, oh, that's like, damn, like that's actually happening. And I'm like, how do I go back to just a normal friendship with these people where we talk about CrossFit Open workouts? And like, I don't even know I didn't even respond. I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, good for you.
How's his
like,
how's your husband's anus? How's your husband's anus?
Yeah, how's his butthole doing? Like, I don't, I'm legit like trying to rack my brain. How do I just like pretend I didn't see it and just be like, oh, so that's cool and good job on your business.
Yeah, I think you sent him a congratulations.
Ooh. A congratulations. So it's not weird. So it's not like, oh, we drove away a friend or something like that.
No, I think it's just congratulations. Let me know if I can help. Oh, that would be awesome. Don't worry about it. It's just sex. No, getting slammed in the anus is not just sex.
Yeah. I mean, you send me videos of like you and your husband hooking up. Fine, whatever. That's already kind of a little weird. But like when it's like he's getting pegged too, like no, we've crossed the line. We've crossed the line. That's the kind of stuff I expect Pat Lang to do.
Jake says, "Is watching that gay?" No, but when you ejaculate while watching it, that's gay.
Yeah. That's why I turned it off. I was afraid what would start happening to me. I'm like, uh-oh. What if my blood starts rushing somewhere and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm gay.
Wait, I'm looking. I just saw Standy posted. I do have some good stories.
Standy, like OnlyFans? Does Standy do OnlyFans?
I don't know, but as soon as I hear Standy say I have good stories, my brain goes to this one spot.
Danny needs to call in or share these stories or something, because that would be entertaining.
Dude, you're a homophobe.
So yeah. Me?
I don't know.
Or you?
Jethro wrote it. Maybe I am. I don't know. I need to look up the definition of homophobe. Hold on a second.
Homophobe.
A person with a dislike or prejudice against gay people. No, I'm not. I don't have a dislike or prejudice against gay people.
No,
but
neither do I.
I don't want to see. I don't even want to see. I don't want to see straight people taking the dumper either. I'm a fucking anal phobe.
Sure. I get that. We know that about you, but like, I'm just like I have a phobia against you sending me videos of your husband getting paid. Like I have a phobia against that. Like, I don't have a gay phobia or whatever. I just
you have a gay sex. You have a gay sex phobia.
Sure, I guess so. Like, I don't need to see the act of that, especially.
I like gay people. I just don't like them having sex. It's like your kids. Your kids love you, but they just don't want to see you having sex.
Right. Absolutely. That's a good way of putting it. I don't know. That's just wild to me.
Hey, you know all these.
But anyway, Standy, we need some stories.
You know all these people that say they believe in Jesus?
Yeah.
I wonder how much they would. I wonder what they would give, like. I wonder if you had to test their belief. Like, would you rather give me your $100 or give away your belief? And they'd be like, "Oh, give me the $100. I'd give you the $100." I got to think this out more because that's not a good real world example. Because I guess you can't give away your belief because you could just lie about it.
Right, for sure. But I mean, even in the Bible, and this is why I think people need to just chill out a little bit when they get all down on themselves about their faith or where they're at with it. But even in the Bible, after Jesus was killed or while he was being killed, whatever, I mean, you had the guys that walked with him, Peter, who else was it? A couple other guys. They straight up saw him like heal the blind and paralyze people, bring someone back to life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they denied him. You know what I'm saying? They denied him. They were like, I don't know that guy. I didn't walk with that guy.
Yeah, those guys are retards.
So like people these days who like get all down on themselves because they did something wrong, they sinned or whatever. It's like, chill out. Like, hold yourself to a standard for sure, and we should do that. But
Jeremy says, Pat Lang says that, not Pat Lang. Jake Chapman says, until you take it in the dumper, it's not gay. Watch away. Standy says, Jeremy watches pillow humping. What's so crazy about this comment, and this is why I struggle believing Standy is a girl. I've never heard, like, how do girls know about pillow humping? Like, that's like such a boy thing, pillow humping. Jeremy watches. How does she says so many things that are like guy oriented.
There's something you can watch people do that. I mean, I remember being 16 years old and just humping anything, including pillows. But is there something now where you can go to like Pornhub and watch pillow humping?
How to hump a pillow. Oh, there's on Pornhub. There's pillow humping porn videos.
Wow. I feel like you could type in anything though at this point, like dirt humping, and it would like.
Oh shit! I clicked on the video on Pornhub pillow humping. It says I am 18 years or older to enter. I'm closing the window.
Oh, you have to verify it?
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't like clicking anything. I don't want to click on. I'm done. Sorry, David Kennedy. Surprised. I'm sorry for talking about porn on this show. I know you like the show, but you think that there's too much porn in the world, and I'm going to change the subject.
That was the guy yesterday that said he didn't. What didn't he like?
Just me and Caleb.
Sexual content.
He said we were deviants, and that one hurt. That one hurt.
Surprises me that people.
I don't mind being a deplorable. I don't want to be a deviant. He's a cop. He was a cop. I think he's seen a lot of bad shit, and he doesn't.
And I get it, but like you come to this podcast, you're gonna get it all. So either tune out or just chill out. You know, like there's no sense in leaving a comment. Like, does he really expect you or Caleb or anyone to read that and be like, "Oh, sorry, I will change my ways"? Like, no, dude, just relax, move on.
It is a little weird that we're weaving Jesus in and out of pillow humping. But what are you going to do?
For being honest, Jesus is in everything. So, I mean.
There you go.
Can't
Jesus is in that OnlyFans page you were at.
Man. Actually, that might be the only place Jesus is not. Because that.
Can you send me that? Can you send me that link?
I'll send it to you. It's just.
All right.
God, it's bad.
Anytime I've gone to OnlyFans, you got to pay. So I always just click away. Cardi B's making $9 million a month. Did you hear my rant on OnlyFans?
Is she naked or what?
I don't know, but did you hear my rant on OnlyFans yesterday?
Probably.
Basically, OnlyFans is like it's like fighting. I heard Tony Blauer and Greg talk about this once. I heard Greg say that basically, like, the reason why people don't fight is because they're afraid they're going to lose, right? And that's the reason why if you pick your fucking CrossFit Games athlete that they were going to make $9 million a month doing OnlyFans, they would do it. The only reason people have all these reasons that they don't fight. Oh, it's not the right thing to do. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to get hurt. Whatever your reason is, it's at the end of the day, most people, it's just they don't want to lose. And the same thing with OnlyFans. Oh, it's immoral. It's gross. I would never do porn. Blah, 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 blah. No, listen, motherfucker. You are scared because you don't want videos of you getting your fucking anus prolapsed and only make $100 a month. But if I told you up front that you were going to make $9 million, you'd do it. And so that's
I'm gonna go ahead and agree 100% there.
Yeah.
The dollar bill will make anybody cash talks, man. Cash rules everything around me. Like the dollar bill will make anybody, just about anybody. I mean, there's a few. Like,
Can you do?
I don't see Rich Froning starting an OnlyFans, but there's a majority that would do it.
Can you do OnlyFans and not show your face or privates asking for a friend? I don't know if you can not. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You can do it. You can just start an OnlyFans page. Yeah.
You actually might make more money. People are into those kind of fetish where you put a mask on and, you know, kind of stuff like that. They'll pay more, you know.
Hey, Danielle Brandon could start an OnlyFans page today. And it could be just the back of her hand rubbing a hard penis through fucking some guy. And the penis could be in someone's underwear. And she just rub it like 5 strokes and you watch it get hard behind the underwear and she'd fucking make $100,000 a month. She'd never have to show her face. Maybe it wouldn't even be her. Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
She could do anything. Yeah, she'd make, if she went for it, dude, of all the athletes, maybe Danny Spiegel, you know, just because her body is so different, I guess. But like DB, trying to think of any other, she'd break OnlyFans records, I think.
Jesus wept. All right.
Who said that?
You ever had a handy where someone used the back of their hand?
No, but I've had a handy in the back of a cop car.
Yeah.
Not the back of the hand.
You never had anyone rub the back of your hand to erection like this? I mean, to ejaculation, rub the back of your hand on your penis?
No. You? I'm guessing this has happened for you?
I don't want to talk about it.
I want to hear about it now. You want to hear this? A back of the hand a handy. I don't even, like, that doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Does their hand bend far back through their fingers? Like, how does that work?
It's another day. Another day.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for talking to me.
Thanks for talking to me, brother. I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Okay, bye. All right. Today we talked about Sara Sigmundsdottir. We talked about Paper Street Coffee, 50% off on the site now. We tested out the baton on the microphone. Only Sevon, you've told us. Oh, I did? All right, well, never again. I'm going back and erasing that episode. April, this is the sexual deviant that one comment was talking about. Oh. I don't even know. What is this? Better than the NFL. Oh, I should just show this again. We should celebrate the CrossFit Games media team again. How good was this? How good was this post?
It's a movie. Red carpet, the lights going through me. Anytime I arrive, it's the new me. Real diamonds on my neck, there's groupies. Flashing lights. All these things come to me. Dressed in price. All my rings got weight to it. You feel that? You feel that? Already it's a classic. Classic. If I drop any day, it's a classic. Any wave that I'm on, it's a classic. Hey, you heard that? Classic.
How did that person make this? How do you make this? Do you know how much work this must have taken? This is
it's a movie. Red carpet, the lights going through me. Anytime I arrive, it's the new me. Real diamonds on my neck, there's groupies. Flashing lights. All these things come to me. Dressed in price. All my rings got weight to it. You feel that? You feel that? Already it's a classic. Classic. If I drop any day, it's a classic. Any wave that I'm on, it's a classic.
How the fuck did that dude make that? You can't have kids and make that. The graphics are so cool. Yeah, it's there's just lots of Photoshop. Yeah, there's so much going on. That music makes you want to cringe. I love that music. It's the whole thing is so great.
Classic. Hey, you heard that?
Look at even the Yeti sticker presented by Yeti. Even that sticker is blowing around. Look at it. 1 cut, 2 cut. 3 cut, 4 cut, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You can't even count all the fucking cuts. You can't count all the key frames. I mean, someone had to go through this 1/30th a second at a time to do this.
It's going through me. Anytime I arrive, it's the new me.
Like, how did he know to make a dog paw come from the back? How did he choose that?
Real diamonds on my neck, that's groovy.
There were like 5 graphics on the screen right there, like some Friday shit and Ice Cube.
Flashing lights. All these things come to me. Dressed in price. All my rings got weight to it. You feel that? You feel that?
Even that blur, there's even a blur added to that last clip as whoever that was running through the tunnel to go onto the stage. They put on a blur at the last minute.
Already it's a classic. Classic. If I drop any day, it's a classic.
And that comic of I love that. I want that as I would put that.
Any way that I'm on, it's a classic. Hey, you heard that? Classic.
There's a shot in here I want as a poster. It's James Sprague as Superman.
It's a movie. Red carpet, the lights going through me. Anytime I arrive, it's the new me. Real diamonds on my neck, there's groupies. Flashing lights. All these things come to me. Dressed in price. All my rings got weight to it. You feel that? You feel that? Already it's a
that when that's I would take that as a poster. That's crazy. I like that right there. That is so sick. It looks like James Sprague's packing a fucking 15-inch cock in there. Damn. That should be a poster. I would take maybe lower the comic, filter just a little bit, but that is so sick. Notice the wind is blowing from the left to the right, causing the superhero's cape to blow behind him.
Classic. If I drop any
this makes me love James and Dallin and Hopper. I want to send my kid to James Sprague camp. Fuck, that was good. God, that was good. Better. I mean, that's 1,000 times better than the graphics they used at the NFL this year. The NFL graphics were atrocious this year. The Super Bowl, what a fucking shit show. What a shit show. I was gonna get off the air, but I'm gonna get rid of some of this shit I got in my list. Here we go.
American border problems won't be fixed until Congress acts. If we don't pass my comprehensive immigration reform, at least pass my plan to provide the equipment and officers to secure the border.
We have to secure the border.
The media and our friends in the Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
Trump.
This is what the border looked like near El Paso 2 years ago as hundreds lined up to claim asylum. We were there at the height of it. Shelters were overflowing with asylum seekers. Now the streets are empty and the shelters quiet. Last week, CBS News went out with Border Patrol agents as they searched for hours for any sight of a border crosser. They came up empty-handed.
But American border problems won't be fixed until Congress acts. If we don't pass my comprehensive immigration reform,
looks like we needed a new president. Looks like we needed a new president. Well, that was easy. Have you seen that there's a tranny in Congress? Have you seen this? And the other day, one of the other congressmen refused to call it a girl, just referred to it as a dude, and all fucking hell broke loose.
I recognize the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
that congresswoman's name is Sara McBride, but he called it Mr. McBride. So they want him. He wants to be called a Mrs.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
And then he, because he doesn't call him a her, she then responds and calls the dude Madam Chair, even though it's a guy. You get what I'm saying? So the tranny got pissed that the other congressman referred to him as a dude, and so when she responded, or he responded, or it responded, it called him Madam Chair. Republican Representative Keith Self called transgender Representative Sara McBride Mr. McBride. McBride responded to him by saying, "Thank you, Madam Chair." Democratic Representative Bill Keating interrupted the proceedings to accuse Self of having no decency before the meeting adjourned. If you rely on Instagram for your news, you're not getting the full story. Your feed is designed to help you be distracted and not informed. Viral nonsense, shallow headlines, no insights, and before you know it, you spend an hour scrolling and nothing to show for it. I don't know. I don't agree with that.
Ranking Member Keating, also wonderful.
Mr.
I'm
Chairman,
sorry.
could you repeat your introduction again, please?
So he interrupted the tranny. That wasn't cool.
Yes, we have set the standard on the floor of the House, and I'm simply.
What is that standard, Mr. Chairman? Would you repeat what you just said when you introduced a duly elected representative from the United States of America? Please.
I will. The representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Mr. Chairman, you are out of order. Mr. Chairman, have you no decency? I've come to know you a little bit, but this is not decent.
We will continue this.
You will not continue it with me unless you introduce a duly elected representative the right way.
This hearing is adjourned.
And that's our government.
I now recognize the representative from Delaware, Mr. McBride.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ranking Member Keating, also wonderful.
Mr.
I'm
Chairman,
sorry.
could you repeat your introduction?
Hey,
again,
notice
please?
how he didn't.
Yes,
he didn't lambast the tranny from referring to him as Madam Chair. That was okay, because two wrongs make a right. Mocking Jesus is not cool and it doesn't end well. Read your Bible, gentlemen. Luke 16, 19, 31. Pay close attention to verse 25 and 31. Who is mocking Jesus? Hold on. Mocking. Oh, no, not mockingbird, just mocking. Definition of mocking. Making fun of someone or something in a cruel way. I've never heard of anyone. I've never seen anyone mock Jesus on the show, not even in the comments. Anyone? Anyone? I'm scrolling back. Anyone? I don't see anyone mocking Jesus. Anyone? Is that what the movie Mockingjay was about? Who is mocking Jesus? Stand up and show yourself. Oh, by acting like a woman when you're a man? That's mocking Jesus? I know, right? Imagine a creator of the universe being offended by words. I know that's what's so funny also about that's what's so funny about like all those things. I was talking to the pastor yesterday who visited from Wyoming and I had coffee with. My wife thought I was crazy. I was going to get killed. You don't think heaven is so fucking profound that it even matters that anything that's going on earth, like raping of kids and Hitler killing Jews, and like how shitty is your fucking vision of heaven if you think that anything matters here on earth? You're a fucktard. You've really limited your vision. It's like when they say they want someone says they wish the athletes got paid like the NFL players. Fuck that. I wish Dallin Pepper was a fucking straight billionaire. You're so limited in your vision. With people like you, we would never even fucking get to the moon or Mars or anything. But who is mocking Jesus? Show yourself. Oh, this is a good line. David Weed, being religious is a betrayal of your intellect. I don't think there's anything. I see what you're saying, David, but I don't think I think it's healthy to explore religion and ask the really big questions. Where were you before you were born, and where are you going afterwards? I think it's important to have like incredible discipline and see how much stillness you can cultivate. Can you become aware of things that other people aren't aware of that are true? I think these are noble ventures with our limited time that it appears we have on Earth. Yeah, we should see what Kanye is doing today. Who mocked Jesus? Show yourself. That's what I thought. Bunch of pussies. Is that who wrote that? Was that just like a random? Mr. William. Mr. William, who point to the man who is mocking Jesus. Mocking means making fun of someone or something in a cruel way. How about mocking Jesus's children? God's children. I would rather have someone mock me than my children. Luke 16:19. I'm typing it in now. Luke 16:19-31. The rich man and Lazarus. There was a rich man who was dressed in a purple and fine linen and lived in a luxury every day. At his gate was laid a beggar named Lazarus, covered with sores, and longing to eat what fell from the rich man's table. Even the dogs came out and licked his sores. I wonder if that felt good. I'm looking for the part where someone mocks Jesus. I don't even see Jesus' name in this. I don't see where Jesus' name isn't even in this section. Remember, but Abraham replied, "Son, remember that in this lifetime you received your good things, while Lazarus received bad things. But now he is comforted here, and you are in agony. And besides all this, between us and you, a great chasm has been set in place, so that those who want to go from here to you cannot, nor can anyone cross over from there to us." Uh-oh. Hold on. I think I'm gonna have to reset the phone. It sounds funny. Hello? 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 Yeah, hold on. I think something's wrong with the phone. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Rodecaster Pro 2. I got the good shit. And go over here, connect that. Okay, powerhouse. The floor is yours.
Okay, so you know I love you, right? You guys have been very good to me. Everyone knows who it is.
Okay.
Everybody. So
you're the guy in the car who had sex with the fat girl.
Right. I possibly have AIDS. So this guy Jake, or whatever his name is, who's part of your community.
Mr. Chapman.
Yeah, whatever, the Locust or whatever the hell his name is. I was invited into this WhatsApp thing where we shared all of our backgrounds, our deepest, darkest secrets, etc., baby pictures, stuff like that. I don't know what the hell I did to this guy or why he would boot me off the WhatsApp thing. But I did absolutely nothing except promote this CrossFit whatever community and support people in it. And this guy treated me like total crap. I want him kicked out of the community.
I just gave that dude a show in Europe.
Oh. Well, all right. So anyway, that guy's a jerk. And
I will send your request to get him kicked out of the show to the ombudsman.
Right. I hope he chokes on a protein shake or maybe some riboflavin or whatever the hell you people eat, and whatever. All right, thank you. I love you. You're cool. That guy sucks.
Okay, well, thank you. I will send your request to the top. Okay. Jesus. Wow. Hate mail for Jake Chapman. Fuck, I think I pulled a muscle on my forearm flexing for you guys. Okay. We did training in Congress. Very dynamic show today. Okay. Speaking of Jake Chapman, Let's see what's going on in Jake's world today. Here, this is in Jake's home country or sistering country. This is the country that protects Jake's freedoms. Here we go.
In the UK right now, a British couple is just being fined £1,500 after they discovered a migrant had clung onto the back of their vehicle all the way home from France. When they arrived home and started unpacking, they found that a 16-year-old boy from Sudan had zipped himself inside the cover of their bike rack. They quickly called the police and they'd soon arrived. But to their absolute surprise, they were the ones who later received a fine in the mail from the Home Office for failing to check no one had hitched a ride on the back of their motorhome. The husband said, "At no point did I believe I would be fined for taking the correct and moral action."
Okay.
And then it gets crazier because also this week, a separate man in Birmingham was forced to pay £3,000 in clean air zone fines that were incurred by his dead father. He was forced to pay his late father's fines after enforcement agents came to his house and clamped 2 of his vehicles. And despite providing him with a copy of his father's...
Why do all you guys look gay? Look at that guy's skin. Why do all European dudes look gay like Liberace? Is that because the weather does that to your skin? What happened to your skin over there? What the hell's going on with you guys? And you guys all look like Simon Cowell.
death certificate, he still hasn't got his money back. Ah, UK government. The bills can't be that high. What?
$1,500 because someone fucking hitched a ride in your car from Sudan. Those are just the ones you see. Oh, okay. Oh, Noodle sent pictures of his dick. Oh, I could see you get maybe kicked out for that. My CEO sign looks better. I need to redo my whole studio. Look at, oh shit. Piece of foam fell off. I deserve a nicer studio. I deserve one. Okay. Sevy's built like an armadillo. This dude I hung out with yesterday was a fucking big dude. 6 foot 243. When I hugged him, it was like hugging a fucking bear. It's crazy. So some people, you don't realize how big they are until you try to put your arms around them. You're like, for fuck's sake. His fucking shoulders. He wasn't fat or anything, but his shoulders were fucking ridiculous. All right. What's this? Ass slap? Oh, I've been wanting to show this so bad. I've been wanting to talk about this. This is crazy. Okay. Jody Lynn, hi. Sevon, what Sevon, what are we doing for your birthday? I went to I already did it. I went to a tennis tournament with my kids. It was so fun. And then afterwards I went out to dinner with Dave. He took my family out to dinner because he's rich. All right. I can't read any. My friends are really pissing me off this morning. Did you send me that OnlyFans? Oh, here it is. Oh. Let me see this. Jeremy sent me the OnlyFans thing. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. This is crazy. This is a crazy fucking account, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Wow. All right. Oh my God, there's some crazy shit in here. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, Noodles has changed his mind already. He's cool with Jake. All right. This is a weird story. A 16-year-old tennis player, Sara Bajelek, became a trending topic after a victory at the U.S. Open. She celebrated with her dad and her coach, but her celebration sparked a controversy over social media as both men touched her behind repeatedly, and then she'd have to come out to explain. It's crazy that a 16-year-old has to explain anything. But my dad is my dad, and he will always be my dad, and I've known my coach since I was 8. If something like this happened back in the Czech Republic, no one would mind. But since we're in America, everyone has an opinion. But as I said, we talked about it, and it will never happen again. It will never happen again. Okay, watch this. So I guess she just won. This is one of these dudes is her dad, and one of these dudes is her coach. And someone told me this is bullshit, and you can tell it's AI because of the dude's hand or something. I don't know. Oh, she kissed one dude on the lips. Sean Lenderman, that was weird as fuck. This video was 3 or 4 years ago, before AI. Okay, I'll turn the music off. Which one's the dad? God, I'm so confused because I know parents love their kids and they don't think like that. But the coach is I don't know which one the coach is, but if the one that kissed her on the, I don't know, man. I don't know. And here's the thing: would you do if it was a dude? Would you do that? I mean, I slap my kids on the butt all the fucking time. All right. Seems a little much to me. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty naive when it comes to that shit. I don't know. Anyone else? Anyone else's dad or coach grab their butt? I have 2 daughters that age. I would never touch their ass. That's fucked. Yeah, that makes sense. I needed someone to weigh in. The first one is the dad. Even if I was from Czech, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, what's crazy is it doesn't even seem like it's on accident. Like both guys went for both butt cheeks. It's like it wasn't like he just like was so excited and hugged her and grabbed her in the wrong spot. What are you gonna do? Back to the United Kingdom. No, that's weird as fuck. Okay, if Standy's saying it's weird as fuck, okay, good. All right. Yeah, Trista's celebration was pretty wild too, right? Trista Smith's was pretty wild. But you could see it happening in just exuberance. It's just her fucking dad, right? Slapping a dude on the ass in sports is much different than that. That's no bueno. Trump said he would date his daughter. Is that not weird? Listen, I heard him say it. It was in the. It wasn't weird the way he said it. It wasn't. It was just a doting dad. That was not weird. If I was a fucking 8-year-old girl, I would only want to hang out with my boys. How's that? Take that.
This is how you take over a nation by soft jihad. The mayor of London is a Muslim. The mayor of Birmingham.
Oh, we already
is a
saw
Muslim.
this. We already saw this. You guys already know. Fucking the UK's toast. Wait. Did the guest ever show? No. Trista's was weird as fuck. Anytime a girl over 15 wraps legs around a dude, that's weird if it's a relative. But Trista's like a little girl though. She's such a she comes across as just a sheltered little girl, and I just think her dad loves her to fucking death. And I just saw it as Little House on the Prairie shit. I know the optics were weird. Fuck, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Remember the whole Fusile stuff? So many people were trying to explain that to me too. I don't know. I'm just naive when it comes to that shit, I guess. Oh, what is this? I didn't know this in the state of Texas when it comes to trucking. Oh, what is this? Let me see what this is.
I've been a trucker for quite some time, and I did not know this. And just in case, maybe you guys should know this too.
Houston at this is Channelview or Baytown?
This is Baytown.
This is Baytown, Texas. And this officer here is just checking in the back of my trailer for some vandals. And this is what he told me I need, or this is what he said I need in Texas when I'm at a truck stop.
Here in Texas, at this location, PD and myself would recommend that you have your gun on you. So if anyone tries to steal off of your truck or your trailer, you shoot them.
And because this is considered
your home. Here in Texas, you are protecting your home and your belongings that go to your home. So anyone that's trying to, present themselves as a threat, shoot them down.
Right on. I wish I had a gun with me. Right on. Thank you, officer.
So in Texas, because tons of dudes sleep in their trucks, they got those huge, massive cabs. I don't know if this is true, but this guy is saying that in Texas, if someone tries to rob your truck, it's like trying to rob your house, and you just fucking blast them. Not with boobs and ass hanging out. She wants the looks. I don't know. Maybe she's just wearing the same clothes she had when she was 12. She just hasn't, you know what I mean? I mean, doesn't she seem like a little girl to you? She seems so young. We all carry here. 100% true. Castle doctrine extends to your vehicle, meaning like your home is your castle and you can blast fools. Pretty cool. It seems like it would be stupid to mess with a truck driver's truck. You value your stuff more than your life. So anyways, I started blasting. Yeah, you shouldn't. I don't even think you should talk about Tristan until she's 21. She needs space. I mean, but clearly, however the fuck, she probably has fucking 200,000 Instagram followers now, and like 80% of them should not be following her. I think. I don't know what this is. All right, I think I'm done. All right, great show. Guest was fantastic. What happened to our guest? Oh, someone sent me some Jesus stuff. Hold on. Straight from all right, thank you. All right. Someone sent me a nice how to get Jesus into my life. What if he's like, I am in your life, you fucking idiot? Open your eyes. All right. What's today? Today's Tuesday. I have to take the trash out today. What else do I have to do? Oh, Sousa has a show. Sousa has a show soon. Something weird's gonna happen tomorrow is around the show. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I have a fucking scheduling conflict tomorrow for some reason. Oh, you got holy balls coming today. Holy balls. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Sousa, what time is Sousa on? That's a good question. Let me see. Huge. Isn't it funny? Some people complain to Dave that the open was too hard, and then other people complain it's not hard enough. Do you have a Holy Balls discount code? Is there a sale on coffee? I missed it. Yeah, go over to Paper Street Coffee. Everything's 50% off. But only for like a limited, only until he sells like $6,900 worth of stuff. So you got to go over there now. Paper Coffee. Don't spell out street. Oh, I have Matt Schindeldecker on with Debbie on Thursday. That's fucking cool. That's always a good show. Definitely want to see that show. I don't see Sousa's show. I can call him. Might as well. Not Sousa. Here he is. It was boring. That last workout was not boring. What are you talking about? You see Sousa at 12, David? I don't see it scheduled. I'm looking at live.
You reach Matt, leave a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I
Thanks.
don't see it. But I know normally he goes on. Yeah, that show's going to be great. I haven't talked to him in a while. It's going to be easy too. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I mean, I have a ton of questions on how their program is going. Oh, he never puts it there? He doesn't schedule it in advance? Jake Chapman did a show yesterday or 2 days ago. It says 1 day ago. Jake's been doing a bunch of shows. He got one day ago and one 2 days ago. That's awesome. Where's my Hi. What are you doing? I was just gonna come inside.
Where?
Yeah.
I have a volleyball.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have a holy ball.
Okay.
How do you like your new desk?
Awesome.
You love it, huh?
Ms. Mighty said it was good too. Ms. Mighty liked it.
Yeah. You know, I saw that at Greg's house, and
This?
no, I saw the not the holy balls. I saw. Let me see. I'm trying to pull your camera up. Extra camera. Can you hear? All right.
Yeah, I can hear fine.
Right.
There we go.
You like the holy balls?
They're good.
I got a whole shitload of them, but I got a whole box of them. But I was hiding them from you guys because I wanted to use them for props for the show, like to help the company sell them. I didn't know you were going to come in and eat them.
Oh, I saw it up there.
I know. How's that? Look at it. I replaced. Yeah. Is that where is it? I don't even see it. Oh, yeah. I put it back. Yeah, yeah. What's up with you? I think it's so chewy, huh? You need milk. Hey, I'm so happy you love your desk. Are your
I just wanted a desk.
Yeah, it's so cool to see you working on it. How are your brothers doing? Did they try to take it from you?
No.
Why do you think I got you the desk and not them?
I don't know.
Why did I only buy one desk?
Eddie, you can buy the same one that you got me for Joey and put it right next to my desk in his room.
They have a blue one and a pink one.
No, I don't.
They do. They sell yours is white, but they sell a blue and a pink.
Give Joey the blue. He likes the blue. So is blue.
Hey.
I mean, if you buy it for him, give him the blue. He doesn't have a desk.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Hey, okay.
Don't give up.
So you put it like this. Oh, here. Back. And then
Don't point it at me.
on.
You're kind of. Oh, you fucked yourself. You're kind of sassy this morning. You got a little edge. Everything I say to you, it's kind of like almost like you're talking back a little bit.
I can't.
You got a little edge in your voice this morning. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Can't
Usually you're so loving to me. Let me see. Hand me the gun.
pull back.
You want to know why? Because you didn't pull this. This hammer has to go all the way back. You got to be strong like a man. Did you roll your eyes at me?
Yeah.
Bam. Take that, hoe. Let me see if you can pull the hammer back all the way. If you're strong enough. Oh, there you go. There you go, like a boss. Nice.
Ay, ay, ay. I came in as fast as I can because I knew you were going to get out soon.
Did you finish your schoolwork?
Mm-hmm. Everything.
9:30.
Armenian, piano, homework, and that's it.
That's
cool.
cool.
And then I got Nico at 10 because I'm not going to do him tomorrow.
He's coming to the house.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to put another holy ball in your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they call them holy balls?
Like, oh my God. Like, they're kind of shaped as balls, but
Yeah.
and like holy, so good. It's like good, so like holy.
Like God made them?
Uh-huh. It does taste like God made them, though.
They're that
So
good?
good.
Holy balls.
Oh, ow.
Don't say you like them anymore. They're not a sponsor anymore.
So good.
What can you say something in Armenian?
Hinknashaj.
Inknashaj.
Hinknashaj.
Hinknashaj? No, it's inknashaj. I think. For car?
Huh?
Say dog.
June.
Can you say a whole sentence?
Sentence?
Did you bite your lip?
No, I bit my
tongue? Cheek?
cheek.
Say a whole sentence.
Learned a sentence today. Gabiga.
Gabig? What's that? What's gabiga? What's gabig? Mouse? Cat?
Monkey.
Monkey. Gabi. Oh, yeah, monkey.
Gabiga is the monkey.
Oh, gabigas. Yeah.
Gabiga. Gabiga. No, I haven't learned a whole sentence.
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah, all right. You know any dirty words? You know any bad words?
Esh.
What's that?
That means donkey and.
Oh, and oh. Wow. All right. Esh. All right. All right.
Usually means donkey, though.
Well, I take you in the garage and warm you up and get you ready for jiu-jitsu.
No, come on, please. And after jiu-jitsu, I have tennis.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say it because
Yep.
I don't want to remind you.
Then you have
then,
you have jiu-jitsu, then 2 hours of tennis, then you have swimming,
No.
and then you have another hour of tennis.
Oh. Do we really? Can I skip the
Let
clinic?
me see your muscles.
No.
Let me just see. Boom. Let me see just one.
Okay.
Dang, dude. I remember when you used to be just a popsicle stick. You're so dark. Your skin's so dark.
I've been in the sun. It wasn't really that sunny today. I don't know why my skin's so dark.
All right.
Oh God.
Hey, look at. Do you know what this is?
No.
It's a
It's to hit your parents when they're being bad to you.
No, you could. It's a baton for you. And you know, remember that track meet? We went and watched Dave's daughter run in that track meet.
Oh, it's that. It's this.
Yeah, and you know when the
The whole-
girls
yeah.
the girls running around the track and you have to pass that.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's one of those. And there was a video I saw of a girl hit her opponent she was running next to in the head with it. And I was trying to figure out if that would hurt. Tap yourself on the head with that, just gently. Give yourself a little whack. Would that hurt? It wouldn't hurt?
No,
Let me see that.
does not hurt.
Let me see that.
Just go like this.
Let me see that. Look at.
It's not hurt.
See this right here?
Yeah.
See that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you see over here what I'm hitting?
Yeah. Metal.
Would that hurt if I hit you in the head like that?
Can I try myself?
You're gonna hit yourself in the head?
Yeah.
Okay, not too hard. Don't like split your head open.
Probably.
I think it would. I think it would hurt, dude. I think
Like this?
Yeah. That doesn't hurt.
It hurts, but if I hit it a little harder, probably.
You'd probably cry. Yeah, yeah. So imagine this.
Someone did that to
This
me,
girl. They were running, and this girl passed her, and she got upset and hit the other girl in the head. Boom.
Oh.
Did it
Someone
wiggle?
did that to
Did the
me?
light wiggle?
I would-
Oh yeah, shit. The whole
I
table
would grab
wiggles.
that. I would grab her hand and rip it. Then she'll be bald for the rest of the day. No, for like a couple months actually.
Fuck, dude, that would hurt. Wham.
Someone did that to me. I would slow down, and then dive and grab their ankles and boom.
Double leg them?
No, I would grab their ankles behind and boom, their face would hit the dirt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see from the back. This.
Can you bend that?
No, I can't. I kind of hurt my wrist a little bit trying. I think I could put it on the table and fold it in half, though.
I could probably do that. I bent metal before, but not that thick.
Yeah, this metal's called aluminum. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
When I'm bored, I talk like this to it, so it just sounds like this. So it sounds like a duck. It's a good sound effect, right?
My headphones aren't on.
Oh.
Needs to be. What was I gonna say? Did you know Joey broke a metal fork in half?
He folded it back. He folded it back.
Like this in a restaurant.
Put your headphones on if you want to hear this call. Hey.
Okay.
Hey, what's up,
snapped
dude?
it in half.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to hear this.
God, this Roadcaster's such a. Oh, the Roadcaster stopped working again. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, it's just this thing. I have to reset it again. It's crazy. This thing is so bad. What the Rode really fucked the pooch on this. How are you, dude?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
What's that?
Hey, I had a random thought last night. I don't know why it came to my head, but do you remember that doc series? I think you did it years ago with a guy in prison who reformed himself through CrossFit and he tried making regionals.
Yeah, I think Gary Roberts did it, but yeah.
Gary Roberts is the guy you helped with making the Fat Man.
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha. Do you ever think about? I know you're really busy with everything you have going on now. But do you ever think about doing like an update on those type of shows that were really big 10 years ago and what they're up to now? I'd love to know what that kid's doing. Is he back in jail? Is he doing CrossFit?
Yeah, that's interesting. I think that that story ended up getting really squirrely because he got out of jail, and I think that I don't remember. I don't know if he cheated on his.
He made a run.
He made
a run at regionals.
And didn't he end up marrying some woman and then he cheated on her and his whole life went sideways again? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. He got really big.
Yeah.
Roidy big. I remember that.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Maybe I'll ask Gary. I should have Gary on and ask what happened to that dude.
What was the name of that? Just because I couldn't find it.
Road to Conviction or something.
Oh yes. Thank you. I know you're busy with the Kill Taylor stuff, and that also brings me to my next question. Does Taylor not get enough love for what he's doing by putting himself out there? I feel like
no, he gets plenty of love. He's oh yeah, dude, people, yeah, so many people fucking love him and respect him and his honesty and his journey. There's a couple, obviously a couple loud people who tattle to Don and they don't have the respect that they should for him and the compassion, but I get it. He's cantankerous, people catch strays when he talks, but man, he's so loved.
Oh, and put all that aside, what I'm talking about, Sevi, is there's levels to this, and like the levels of, let's just say, the very peak at games is even much different than 30th at games, and even much different than making regionals.
Right.
And the fact that he's putting himself out there, like, would you call him a regional athlete? Probably at this point, right?
Yeah, I would. In my mind, I mean,
what the?
I think if he could squat, he's a top 10 games athlete. But just the squatting, the fact that he can't squat because of his knees, the pain he goes through is just limited his fitness. But I for sure think he's a top 10 games athlete because he's got the running down and the gymnastics down like no other. But just not being able to squat is just limiting his ability to build strength in certain areas.
I think he needs more flowers because I feel like he's exposing himself and it's a very vulnerable situation to put himself in. And our little echo chamber here, like Colton's not even a top 10 games athlete, and look at him at the Open. Everything changes at the games,
right?
With the skill,
right?
And think about, So I saying he's top 10 is kind of crazy, but I like where your head's at.
How did you do in 25.3?
I am like on your level fitness wise. And I had plenty of time for wall walks after the snatches. I got through all snatches. I couldn't do a freaking wall walk after the snatches.
You're definitely beyond me in fitness level if you did all the snatches. I only did 2 snatches.
Well, you know, we're pretty equal, I can tell you that. But I had the same problem Castro had, where there's the wall walks. Your wall walks look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
That's what
I
I
know
think.
the standard on the way down, the 60-inch standard everyone's talking about. That's not the hard part. The hard part's the 10-inch standard, and you were nailing that.
Yeah. My wife loves the 10-inch standard and loves the nailing part.
Yeah. Well, it was all wall walks for me, but I'm glad it's over. And now, you know, speaking of the Open, this is the best Open, the best 3-week Open ever, right? How long's the 3-week Open
Yeah.
going on?
It's the best workouts and the best 3-week Open ever. It was a great test of fitness. It was a great first stage to find the fittest human being on the world. And anyone who complains about it's a fucktard.
Agreed. And I want to just give Taylor some kudos, you know, now, because what he's doing is pretty remarkable, putting himself out there to be beat by the best in the world. And often he's not getting beat.
He got Lizzie. There's no better treasure in the world than the wife he got. He's got more. He already got more than he deserves.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, dude. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
He got the coolest wife.
Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost as cool as Haley. Maybe she'll be as cool as Haley when she's fitty. Hi.
Hi.
Yesterday was your first day back in jiu-jitsu in 5.5, 6 months.
My legs are so sore.
They are?
I was like, why am I sore? I didn't do anything yesterday. I remembered I did. too.
Yeah, you put the fucking hammer down on kids yesterday. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good. You a little scared to go with Ari?
No.
No.
I go with him.
Oh.
When he hits, I'm basically done. When he hits me in the face, I'm done.
I know, but in a strict jiu-jitsu match, can you fold him and tie him into a knot?
Definitely.
God, you
did
look
not
like
get
I
better.
thought you were buff. You look like a little pussy next to Avi. Avi's huge. Jesus Christ. Let me see your muscle.
Me?
Yeah, your arms. Let me
Without
see your.
flexing, his arm's as
let
big
me-
as mine.
Scoot
When
over a
me
little bit so I can
flexing.
see it in the camera. I know this thing is crazy. What happened to you?
No.
You just sit around and eat holy balls. Like, look at your forearm is ridiculous, dude. My goodness. Are you cold? You look like you're like a little cold.
Yeah.
You're like 3 years away from being able to beat me up, maybe.
No. Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Oh,
When you do that, then when that puberty thing happens, like your shit's gonna get crazy, dude.
What about me?
Your shit too.
Well, it's not gonna be in a long.
Yeah, you're just a little kid still. Avi's 10. You're 6.
What about 8?
Oh, 8, whatever.
I want to be. I want to be that.
Yeah, he does look like he dipped into Sarah's California hormones. Dude, it's nuts. It's nuts. Yesterday there was he had to wrestle this 6-year-old in the class who's the same height as Avi.
6? Yeah.
Yeah, Brixton's 6.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jackson.
But it was so crazy, just the different body types of a really tall 6-year-old. You were really sweet with him, by the way.
He was not tall.
He's not?
No, he was close. He's like 65 pounds. He's heavier than me. I don't know.
And he's not even fat.
No, he's skinny. No.
Yeah, he's a big kid. But I liked it how you rolled with him nicely. You let him choke you out. You let him get in good positions. And then I also liked that you let him know who's boss too, how you picked him up and carried him around the room. Like, don't get it twisted, boy.
Yeah. I knew he was going to say that.
And
cool. That other kid, Jackson,
yeah.
I bet he thought he could beat me up since I wasn't here in so long. Same with Riley. He act like.
I liked it how you let all those people get in good position on you, and then you bump.
But I hit the move of the day on Jackson.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, you're a great training partner.
I feel like I used to when I fight.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know anything. I would just grab collar.
Yeah.
But now I know, like, when I'm near a move, I can do it.
Hey Ari, do you think you're a good training partner to the little kids?
Yeah, but
You mash everyone.
don't you need headphones? if they're no, I don't need bones. If they're nice to me, I'm gonna be nice to them.
But if someone gets out of line, they take
Yeah, 'cause,
they got to take an ass
like,
whooping.
they're. I mean, I could handle them in just one kid. He wasn't start. He was going to half guard, and then without saying anything, he just started doing. He just started and
Went what?
just started. He was like going to pass my guard, but I thought he was gonna go the position we were going in, which was half guard. But then instead he pushed my legs to the side without saying even go, and then I had pushed him off with my legs into another group.
Avi, translate what he just said.
I wasn't listening.
Oh,
You don't understand?
no.
Didn't?
Mm-mm. Try again.
Yesterday when I did McKenna, I was going against Ari, and McKenna's like, "Hey, take it easy on your punches," because McKenna knows I punch really hard.
Yeah, but he fucked you up, right?
He was punching really light.
Dude, he
And he
beat
jabbed me in the
you and
face.
Joey up yesterday in boxing. I was
Me?
watching it.
They beat me up. Yeah,
He uppercutted
some
both
reasons,
you
all
and
these-
Joey.
he uppercut me.
Body shot. He gave you an uppercut to the body.
But yesterday I was
Trying
punching
to-
my lightest on Ari, and Ari's like, "You punching your hardest?" And I'm like, "No,
He just said that to be nice to you.
no, I'm not joking. He punches hard.
Oh.
You punched me in the chest yesterday so hard,
Oh, I was fucking you up yesterday.
and then I body shotted you like 10 times.
Yeah.
And will you take me to go fly a plane?
Yeah, you want to do that?
That's all I ever asked.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Hey, but what about me? Do you want to see me do jiu-jitsu?
We have-
Tomorrow might be a
no,
better
you guys
day.
you guys have jiu-jitsu in 18 minutes, and then I'm taking you guys to tennis. On the way to tennis, we could stop and fly the plane. What?
Where?
Hey, tennis is gonna be easy today because Avi's going, and you and Joey can beat up on him.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I can't. I'm not gonna.
sucks at tennis. I forgot.
He's gonna get so tired so quick, Ari.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. You're not out of shape, but you're out of shape for tennis and jiu-jitsu. Like,
What was I doing yesterday that really hurt? Oh, since I couldn't run, since when I kicked, I hit a nerve on my foot. I
You're
was
gonna be
doing like kicks, and I had to like do
was
planks.
it left?
Huh?
Was it left or right?
It was my left foot.
Same exact thing happened.
Listen, Andrew. The difference is I know I did the third workout incorrectly. God damn it. Sorry. I have
Like, you
to-
know that guy who
uh,
just talked on the phone?
what?
He was very nice.
Yeah, that guy is nice. Most of the people are nice.
And mom's gonna call in any second.
I'm just getting to the part in the podcast today where Sevon says John and I don't understand the open. And then he says, and he does the entire third workout incorrectly. Listen, at least I know I did the entire third workout incorrectly.
Yeah, whoever that is.
Hey, hiding,
I can't help it. I can't help it if you guys are in denial about the fucking open.
hiding. If
You guys, listen, Andrew, you and John look at the open workouts like this. That's all you see. You just like, hey, oh yeah. Son of a
funny.
bitch. Now he leaks this whole thread to video. Yeah, motherfucker. Anything for content.
hiding.
Son of a bitch. What?
So, you know, I was punching with Ari and Joey yesterday.
Yeah.
I could have just gone fully berserk with my punches,
Yeah.
and I
wouldn't get
didn't.
knocked out.
Yeah.
So, you say that they could beat me up with punches? It's sort of
I can
weird
beat
when
him
I
up-
can do light.
I can beat him up with jiu-jitsu, but if he hits me and starts hitting, I'm dead.
Listen,
I'm done.
If I told you to go in the other room and beat Ari up, you could do it. But I'm just saying,
see.
if it was just
Jiu-jitsu.
jiu-jitsu,
I could do that too.
oh, you good?
No.
Oh,
I could.
No, with jiu-jitsu, I
give
just
myself
feel
permission
it.
to do it.
I just feel it.
oh, you're
I just-
fucked, Ari. He just gave himself permission.
Permission?
Yeah.
Oh, what's okay? I don't give.
Go ahead, Tyler. Now what you got?
Who's Tyler?
I'm just fighting with my friends.
That's mean.
No, they're good friends. They're fun to fight with.
So if I went totally
Like you
berserk on
fight
my
with your
punches
friends.
yesterday,
Yeah.
they would be dead.
We're debating in
No,
the chat.
knocked
In the
out.
chat, we're debating the validity of the open.
I bet I could beat everybody.
Yeah, I bet you could beat everyone at the Open too, especially if you did it the way I did it.
Who,
Yeah, they are picking on me.
who's picking?
No one. I'm just joking.
Who picks on you? My dad's doing this show for you. Nobody pick on him.
I'll just call him.
Who's
Let's
who
call.
is it?
Let's call Andrew really quick.
Who's Andrew? Oh no, you guys talk forever. Yeah.
Me and Hiller.
Yeah.
I know he's fun to talk to.
Oh. Not really. Really.
You don't.
You have
What are
to
you
see him
talking
in
about?
person to talk.
What do you mean? You guys love talking to him. What are you talking about?
You have to
Yeah,
see him in
person.
person to have fun talking.
I hate talking all your friends on the phone. But FaceTime, that's more. That's
Oh, I don't even know. Oh, I can't even use the phone anymore.
Oh no.
I hate you so much.
Is it fun talking you?
See how he engages me, Andrew.
Yo.
What is wrong with the open workouts?
You want to do this right now?
I don't know. I would prefer if I didn't have to hold the phone up to the microphone.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with them other than the fact that people like Miriam Von Rohr win the entire thing, and then Fisa Gaffi's in second, and they're great people, but they have no place at the top of the leaderboard. And if they're at the top of the leaderboard, what does it mean for the people in 10,000? Like, it's great they can do it, but they're probably on the spot.
So you're saying that because of the whatever you think is wrong with the programming for the open, that the right the sign of that is that the right people aren't at the top. What about Colt? What about for the men?
We're getting conflicting messages from leadership.
Okay,
Is it to have everybody be able to do it, or is it to find the fittest on earth? Because if it's to find the fittest on earth, then I don't give a fuck.
But what if it's to do both?
Then it's doing it improperly. Because the example given in there, which I don't think landed on you, maybe you were on the show and reading at the same time, but John Young is in god awful shape, and it's got nothing to do with like that, and he would do worse either way. But there's no reason that implementing a strength lift should skyrocket him up any particular year. If it is the yearly test of fitness, there should be some sort of continuality amongst the years.
Oh, like a continuity between them. So let me ask you this: if you had to change the final workout, and you were to add 50 pounds to the deadlift, would that have made you happy?
I'd probably not change the final workout. I'd probably change the second workout.
275 on those deadlifts wouldn't have made you happy?
No, I kind of really liked the final workout as it was.
Okay, what would you change about the second workout?
The 135 thruster doesn't do what it used to do to people.
So if that was 155, you would have been happy with it?
I think that entire workout's just trash as it is, and I have an entire video idea.
All
So
right.
here's the thing: the idea that Justin Medeiros is probably less fit than he once was,
Right.
But there's of the top 10 people, I have a chart on this for the men and the women, those who completed them in both years. I think it's something like 60% did worse this time around than they did last time around, and I'd say probably a third of those that did worse are kind of out of contention. Like Tia's is worse, and she's like doing Hyrox, and some people are retired and shit. But and they're still competing, so there are abnormalities. But Justin, he's still at the top of the top, and you should figure he should be at minimum the same, if not better. That is, if that's a good test at all, which it isn't.
All right.
Like if I told you to punch the wall as hard as you could,
Yeah.
you could measure how hard you struck it.
Yeah.
And then 3 years later, after 3 years of training your punching and striking force, you punched it and it was a worse measurement.
Yeah.
Either your training blows or the test is wrong.
Right.
The measurement in which you're the way in which you're measuring the way you punch the wall. If the hole is too small or whatever the fuck.
So let me say this. Let's say if I'm agreeing with you, the presupposition you're making, though, is that there should be a consistency of the way the open operates and functions to the entirety of the games every single year.
it depends on how they're being spoken about, like the way leadership is presenting it.
Okay.
Because they're telling you everybody can do it. A lot of people echo the fact that it's your yearly test of fitness, and it's like, why the fuck would you do it if at any point in time you're just going to do worse because of the way they shake out?
Hey, what do you say to the people who say that the open was too easy or too hard?
I'd wonder if they have bias to the way they're saying it.
Do you think you have bias?
I'm sure I have bias.
I mean, everyone in the chat is so fucking fit. Everyone in the chat at one point had pretty much games aspirations.
Hey, who's saying it's too hard and why? Do you have like any examples?
I mean, I just saw some, I just was watching Dave's Weekend Review and people were like pissed that there's double unders or that there were bar muscle ups or, shit like
They're
that.
having that argument in 2014.
Yeah.
And I would say those people are probably, they make their way out or they figure it out. And that's something that people have always wanted, right? Until they didn't.
Here's the one place where I think my feelings intersect with your belief, or my beliefs intersect with your beliefs. I think that if the open is so fucking hard that you can't do it, I don't think you should scale it. I think it should just be like you should do it at the RX version, and then when you can't do it, okay, that's something I need to work on for next year. And your score should be indicative of that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think we agree there.
I also think that at any point in time, and we might not be aware of this as a whole, Dave and whomever are making the workouts might have a hard line in the sand saying that this is the way it's going to be from now forward. But we're all, and I mean, maybe I say we, but I am certainly thinking about every other year ever.
Yeah, and it'll never be the same. CrossFit's never had a hard line on anything. Yeah.
In 2017, 99th percentile, and then you're like 91st this year, you should think you're 8% less fit.
I see what you're saying.
maybe
I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying. There should be enough continuity that if you place lower, you should, even if the workouts are completely different, you should still be able to think, oh shit, I'm more or less fit.
Correct.
And you're
like,
saying,
I don't give a fuck if there's a heavy barbell. I don't give a fuck if there's like 50 ring muscle ups to start a workout.
Right.
I care that like the rest of it puts you where it should, quote unquote, in theory.
Well, I will say,
same argument I had about the games this year. Like the second the test was fucked, I care a lot about the test.
yeah, I respect that. I will say this: these are the top 15 male athletes, right? I'm going to read you some of their names.
They belong.
Yeah, for the men, right? It's Roman, Justin, Uldis, Ricky, Jay, Jason, Austin Hatfield, Adler, Dallin, Colton. But what is really weird is I don't know what the fuck's going on in the women's category, but in the women's category, there's people like, I mean,
You talking about Miram?
There's so many of them. There's I think there's, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings right now, particularly. Maybe I'll do it on a CrossFit Games update show, but there's only 3 girls in the top 15 that belong in there.
Daniel Brandon, P. Sagafi.
Raptus for sure does.
Raptus. Right. Raptus. I'm just saying off the top of my head.
Yeah. Lucy Campbell's in there.
It's like there's a couple prongs to that, as in like it doesn't matter. So I know Haley's a little bit lower on the leaderboard, but like this literally doesn't matter. So is Tia. It literally doesn't matter for those two.
You think Tia will make a run for the games this year?
I don't think she would have done the open if she didn't at least think about it or plan on it.
Right.
She hasn't said no yet, the way someone like Guimel Hyrox has. I don't know if he put a score in. Did he do this last workout?
I don't know. But look at even Lauren Stallwood is on the first page. That's just crazy.
Yeah. And she wouldn't be if you gave her a little John Young.
Yeah.
I mean, she probably would be still if your example of a 50-pound heavier deadlift was. She can handle that. And I'm not saying that they need to have a 1 rep max, but it's like that ideal, right?
Yeah.
And I'm also not saying that you really have to have 5 workouts. It's something where like I kicked myself in the ass because I was in Boz last weekend, but I didn't have these questions in my head until I left the event. I would have loved to have asked them.
Yeah. By the way,
I wonder what their answers would be. I don't know if I'd like them.
hey, hey, are you? Is there another video coming out from that? I know you put out that 11-minute masterpiece. Do you have another?
Yeah.
You do have another one?
Yeah, it's gonna be a monster. And I'm actually trying to figure out how I'm trying to like. Told Alexis I'm kind of stressed about it because I'm trying to go some sort of crazy editing route with it, or I weave the weeks together and it's like Inception or some shit, and I think it might get lost.
Well, I'm excited for it. All right, thanks for the explanation, dude.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Have you changed your mind?
No, but you make perfect sense. But
You still think it's the greatest 3 weeks of your life?
yeah, I'm just so proud of myself. I was accusing you of living in a tunnel vision, but maybe I just have tunnel vision. So
I think we might both have tunnel vision.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of everything. I touch my nose to the wall. I'm so proud.
Yeah, but that's not a good thing.
I think it is.
Whatever.
Give me a week or two to celebrate, and then you can unfuck me.
You're not going to get that long. Homie. You got a couple hours.
Oh, Nelly.
The last workout in 14:20.
Who did? Guy did?
Yeah, and he also didn't qualify for an online semifinal, it looks like.
I don't think he's even a CrossFitter anymore.
But I don't know if it's like country to country or whatever. He's 1500th in the, which isn't top 1% as far as I know.
Hey, are you gonna do a video on that one guy who owns the gym, the weird guy?
The weird guy that owns the gym. Oh yeah.
He gets a video.
Yeah,
I can't.
I think it's gonna be me and you in the same video, actually.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
There's a lot of similarities in there.
Just call it two gay guys. All right. Bye. The boys left the door open. Now it's cold.
No, it's freezing.
Yeah. All right. I want to go. I want to go. Yeah, I want to go inside and watch. When?
When are you gonna buy me that plane?
Oh, soon. I want to see you fly your other plane a couple more times.
Why?
Because I like watching you fly the remote control plane.
Like, maybe we could find a field before tennis. We could like leave her.
Yeah. Look at this. Feel this. You know what this is? It's a baton for track and field events.
As a dead.
I was beating my mic with it because a girl hit another girl with that, and I was wondering if you could actually hurt someone if you hit them with that. I've come to the idea that you can hit yourself in the head with it gently. Does that hurt? Imagine getting hit with the tip of it.
That actually hurts.
No, whip the tip at it.
We're beating the mic like this.
All right.
I think Nico's here.
Love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Great show. Bye-bye.